What's up? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to Heavy Cardboard. I'm your host, Edward.
Tony.
Scott. Craig.
Ken.
Yup. Because Craig and Greg, long story. Anyway, Tony/Craig, whatever, it doesn't matter. Right, so tonight, automobile for the third time on the show, apparently. I didn't realize that. I thought we'd only done it once, but you know what? It's a Hall of Fame game, so who cares?
Yep.
Right, so designed by Martin Wallace, published by Tree Frog Games, which was Martin Wallace's publishing company before he got out of the publishing business to then get back into the publishing business. That's where we're at today. Automobile. We are playing the Tree Frog edition. It was also reprinted from Mayfair, but this is the right version. Look, any version is a good version, but this one just looks better.
Which is saying a lot.
What's brown?
There were choices. So 4 of us have played it a number of times. One of us, apparently, I thought he'd played it. He hadn't. But he's watched some pretty decent teaching videos.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just going to do an overview tonight. I'm not going to teach it. The link's down below if you want to watch the teaching. Hopefully I did it. I was a skinnier and shorter hair dude back then. Anyway, here you go. Do me a favor, fix that also, please. About 3/4. There you go. All right, so here we go. The goal of the game is money, cash, straight up money. And I apologize, we are mixing 2 sets of poker chips so that we don't have to trim the zeros off. So sorry about that tonight.
Yeah, it's okay.
So we start with $2,000. Hopefully you finish with more than $2,000. Put it that way. The game takes place over 4 rounds. Within each round, there are 9 steps. Those 9 steps right here. Draw tiles, so demand tiles. There are 4 2s, 4 3s, 4 4s, 4 5s. This will determine how many cars we actually sell. I mean, I guess I should talk about it. The game's about producing automobiles. I mean, duh. Okay, so drawing demand tiles. That's the first thing we're going to do. After we do that, in turn order, we are going to choose characters, and that's going to dictate our turn order for the remainder of the round. This dictates choice order. This is turn order for an individual round. Okay, so we'll randomize this from first, and then we'll just go clockwise from there at the beginning of the game, because, yeah. So each of these guys have separate special abilities. I'll circle back to that in a minute. After we have chosen characters, we are then going to play in 3 rounds. There are 3 action rounds. On your turn, you're going to take 1 round or 1 action, and then next player, next player, next player, so on and so forth. Then we will take a second action. Then we will take a third action there. And then after that, we will then do a special ability for Howard. We will do a sell via distributor. So we will sell cars based on how many dudes are out here for us. Then we will take executive actions. Those are special abilities that we are going to choose, again, in turn order there. Then after that, we are going to sell cars based on demand tiles. There. Let me rephrase that. We're going to put them out here to show how many of each of the 3 different types of cars we sell. Then after that, if you have any leftover stuff that didn't fit, you're going to get lost cubes. At the beginning, don't hurt. At the end, hurt a lot. That's basically what that is. These are 1s, those are 5s. See if we can run out of those. Then, end of turn stuff, reset, fast forward next round, do that 4 times. Whoever has the most cash wins. Okay. That's a very brief overview of it. Now, the 2 things that I want to go over is how this works, as well as the character abilities and the actual actions. So I'll go over the actions first. On your turn, you can do one of 5 things. You can build factories. Everybody has, I think, yep, it's 6. 6 factories. On your turn, you can build 1 or 2 factories. This out here is a technology tree. It only goes in one direction. It starts at the Duria, and ends at the Cadillac 452. Okay, so it will go this way. Also notice there are 3 different colors out there. So the types of color that the car is, or the border is the type of car it's going to produce, be it luxury, mid-range, cheapies, whatever, economy. Yeah, cheapies. So when you build factories, you can build in one location. When you build in that location, the current spot costs 1 R&D cube. Everybody starts with 3 R&D cubes. The second spot, past the highest level, costs 2 additional, 3 additional, 4 additional, 5 additional, so on and so forth. Really, it's only realistically going to go 3. So 1, 3, or 6 cubes respectively. When you build 1 or 2 factories, you pay that amount of money. In addition to that, you have one parts factory. A parts factory costs $500. This just makes producing cars $20 cheaper for every car that you produce. That's building factories. You build 1 or 2 factories on the same location, one location. You cannot split it between 2. Then the second option is place distributors. You may place up to 3 distributors. In the first 2 rounds, there are 4 economy car distributor spots, 3 mid-range, and 3 luxury. That's it. That's all that will go out there. So if there are more than 10, guess what? They don't have a home. So in the first round, then in the second round, then in the third and fourth round. And in fact, I will adjust and I will put the votes for women X's out there. But when you place distributors, you can place up to 3. They all go into the mid-range. There's no reason to ever put them anywhere else. The third thing you can do, take 2 R&D cubes. The end. Not great, but when you have to, you have to. Fourth thing you can do, produce cars. Every factory. I probably ought to show this. Let's see, it is not out there. Every factory produces some number of cars. The number of factories on a location will dictate the amount of cars that are going to be produced. Let's see if that works. Nope. Give it a minute. If you have one factory, if it's a luxury, it's 1 or 2 cars, 1 to 3, mid-range, 1 to 4. If you have 2 factories, you must produce 3 or 4, 4 to 7, 5 to 9. If you have 3 factories, 5 to 6, 8 to 11, 10 to 14. Every car that you produce that has a parts factory on it, there can only be 1. Every car is $20 cheaper. The cost is $170 and $50 respectively. Easy enough. So produce cars. When you produce, based on the number of factories, you produce in all your factories or none of, well, I guess one of them, because you wouldn't take that action if it were 0. But you produce, and that is the set amount, and you must fall within that range. What that number is, you decide. Last thing you can do is close down a factory. Close down a factory. Why? Because you're going to take loss cubes, remember, right there. For if you are too far behind the latest cutting edge of technology to close a factory, you just say, hey, I'm closing that factory. You take the factories off. You get $100 less than what you paid for them for each one. The end. And then it doesn't count against you for loss cubes. If you produce cars there, they still sell, but that factory's closed. You don't need to worry about that after that. Those are the 5 available actions. Shoot.
Closing it also get rid of half of your cubes?
It does. So remember I said those don't matter early, they matter a lot late. Anytime you close down a factory, you get rid of half, rounded not in your favor. Or rounded up,
in
is
your
it?
favor.
In your favor.
All game where I think it's in your favor.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, I got Age of Steam on the brain. So, there we go. All right. Good. Then, characters. Let's go through those real quick. If you choose Ford, you get 1 R&D cube. And, in fact, I will bring that down here so you all can see. If you choose Ford, you get 1 R&D cube. And then, build 1 extra factory. You take this as a little reminder. Whenever you build a factory, you can build 1 more. Normally, you're allowed 1 or 2. This allows you to build a 3rd. And one of those can be a parts factory. But it must be on an existing factory space that you have a factory already. It does not get you a new space. Kettering gets you 3 R&D cubes, and you go second in turn order. The end. Sloan, you get 1 R&D cube, and then right before you have to pay for loss cubes, you get rid of half. Round it up in your favor. So whatever that number is. Howard, you get to sell 2 cars, period. So I said special ability right here, that's sell via Howard. If you were Howard, whatever cars you have out here, you can sell 2 of them, you put them up here in the boxes, and you're going to get that amount of money. Yep. Cool, easy enough. Durant says you get 1 R&D cube, says build new factory immediately. And this can be in a new location, provided you have the R&D cubes available. Oh, he comes with an R&D cube, so he can always advance 1 past the current furthest along factory space, and he can build 1 factory. Or he can build 1 on an existing. You are limited to 3 factories and a parts factory on 1 space. Period, hard stop. Lastly, Chrysler gets you 2 R&D cubes and discard loss points based on the round. First round, get rid of 1. 4th round, get rid of 4. And that's just a little reminder for it.
Yep.
Okay? All right, last thing I'm going to touch on are executive decisions. In that order, you're going to choose, if you wish, one of those or none. When it's Ford's turn, if somebody has chosen Ford, which they're going to, you choose one of these things or you pass. If you pass, you go to the highest available spot there, and you cannot choose any of those on subsequent turns. This allows you to close a factory, just like an action, so it's effectively a 4th action that 1 turn. This lets you, when we get to selling, I guess I need to touch on that a little bit too, lets you sell 1 other, or 1 extra, but it costs 2 R&D cubes to choose that, and you must choose the leftmost available. So the first one to choose 1 costs 2, costs 1, costs 1. These are discount cubes. Discount cubes, you're either going to sell all your mid-range cars wherever the discount cubes go onto whatever factory space, and all those cars will sell for either the discounted mid-range or the discounted economy car, depending on what it is. Luxury, if you got to ask the price, you can't afford it. Those don't get discounted. You may go through, we're going to go through this here, and then we will go back through it. If anybody has not passed, you can continue choosing discs. When you sell cars based on demand tiles, which again, we range from 2 to 5, everyone's going to put 1 in each of these various locations, depending on how that's called out on the rounds. When you sell, it sells from the most advanced R&D factory location all the way down to the last one, selling 1 at a time. So sell 1 car here, 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 etc. until demand is met for all the buyers out there. However, if you have any of these discs on your space, when you sell, it's not, if this were here, it's sell 1 car plus 1 for every disc. And if it's like this, and it's like this, somehow, sell 1 car, sell 4 cars. However, all of them are discounted. So all of those would go there. Go until you have sold, you've met all the demand, and then start taking loss cubes, and then you'll have to pay for them at the end of the round. But that's it in a nutshell. Do that 4 times. Whoever has the most money wins. Any questions? No? Good. All right. Let's randomize. Oh, loans. Fine. It's a Martin Wallace game. At any point on your turn, you need money? It's okay. You can take $500. Oh, that's not enough? You can take $1,000. That's okay. So for every loan, you pay $50 at the end of a round. And at the end of the game, it costs you $600 per loan. You are allowed a maximum of 2. You might be asking yourself, what if I would like to early payment? You cannot. If you take it in the first round, you're paying $800 for that $500 that you got. Why is that? That's $600 at the end, and then 50 a round from there. That's it.
Make it count.
Yeah, if you make it worth it. All right, randomize. Here we go. So all that matters is first. We'll go clockwise. Yep. That's fine. Purple.
Oh, good.
Purple.
You got this, Greg.
Blue. Green. Red. And first in your hearts. Over under Glory to Rome's. It's 4 rounds. 8.5. And place your bets on who you think wins. All right. So here we go. Draw demand tiles. That is really easy. Draw 2. Keep them secret.
Draw 2?
Just 1.
Just 1 in the first round, right?
Like I said, draw 1. Don't argue with me. You're right. Draw 1. It ranges from 2 to 5. We know that. You know 20% of the information. And these demand tiles that we're drawing are these are the only ones that are going to get sold outside of 2 exceptions. The exceptions are if somebody takes Howard, you can sell economy and you can sell luxury cars. And no, I lied. That's it.
Distributors, right?
And distributors. Thank you. That was the other one. All right. Woohoo! That is not a lot of cars, or is it? So that is demand tiles done. Select characters. Here, this just in. Don't choose Sloan, and outside of that, you're fine. You're ready to go.
Yeah.
I mean, legitimately, there's no other bad choice.
Yeah. Yeah, first round, no reason to pick Sloan. So, I think Chrysler's...
Shrey has 2 clarifications.
Oh, Shrey's super...
Ford's extra factory can be used whenever you take any action. Fair.
That is
And also, Durant must be built in a new location.
which is
Because
why
it
it's
says
a
new factory.
Yeah.
Fair point. Thanks, Shrey. All right,
Shrey.
good.
So Chrysler's great, I think, for me, because then I can see what everyone else picks for stuff and go from there.
It's not terrible. The only downside to Chrysler, and I'll just weigh in on this, is you're last in choosing executive decisions in that round. You are last to possibly pass in that round, in that regard. And also, distributors, you're last to take an action. They might be there, and you're going to be last in placing distributors. So there's that. That's the only those, I guess, are the downsides to doing that.
But also the benefit of going last with Chrysler is that I'm more likely to go further up, and if I can get to Chrome, if I get to the fancy cars, it doesn't matter that I'm last on putting up.
That is a valid point, because that is the first luxury, the National 40.
And by the time it gets to that point in the first round, no one's going to want to build a second factory and not put out distributors or not produce.
It's gonna hit it though.
But Durant and Howard, really nice. Getting those free extra little, Durant not having to worry about taking an action to do it. I can open 2 factories potentially.
Potentially 2 different lines, low and a
Because
mid-range.
Durant's low enough that I could get into the cheap.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Durant's probably a weak starting choice because building early's
Not great.
an extra factory is not so great.
And notice it says immediately. So if you choose Durant, you're building the Duria.
Or, I mean, you could build the...
Well, I guess you
Curve
could.
dash.
The curve dash, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because he has R&D cubes.
Howard's nice for all the reasons that Howard's nice. But this early, I don't know if Howard's that nice. I don't know enough of what I'm doing to do Durant, so I think Chrysler is where we're going to go.
Fair enough. So you take everything on there. Done. Blue. Well, I know who I'm not getting.
You do.
Yeah, I do.
You're not getting Sloan.
You'll have a choice. Sloan and somebody else.
I will have a choice. That is a fact.
Oh, what's the over-under?
8.5.
8.5. Okay. That's something to live up to right there.
That's
Yeah,
2 per round.
Yeah,
Have you
that's
met Craig? School teacher
Which
by
one?
day.
Which Craig?
Sailor at night.
Craig
cover
or
that.
Craig?
I'll come right in half of the
See,
first
I
2
didn't
rounds.
go. And Greg.
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
I told him I would do that for
I
him.
will say, whenever I had to be a mean boss, people would start calling me Craig. That was my evil.
I knew you were going to do
I'll
that.
just do
evil
boring.
twin.
I
Yeah.
knew
Alter
you
ego.
were going to do that. Okay.
I didn't know he was going to do that.
I was gonna take Chrysler, but somebody else.
And I somehow knew you might have taken Chrysler based on a stream I may have watched a day ago.
I did win that game.
Undeservedly, if I remember correctly.
Ooh, undeserved.
Ooh, it was close. It was a tight one.
Yeah, totally right. Someone's just a little bitter.
That's not a lie. Right there about that last game. Oh, I don't want Sloan. I don't want Durant. I'm going to go with Howard.
Yeah, I knew Howard was never going to fall to me. That absolutely was who I was going to choose.
Good Serena, that is a lot of confidence.
Interesting.
Wow, and Chip also.
Oh.
Wow, no pressure.
All right.
You know,
Prove us wrong. Take
what's
Durant.
gonna happen?
Take
What's gonna
slow,
happen
take
if I
slow.
do it
Take
that way?
Durant. Teach us a lesson.
Well, it's Durant or Ford.
Well, clearly, that is not necessarily my choices. However,
Yeah.
because Sloan, I think, is valid for me.
Yeah.
It is.
Because then I'm going third potentially.
All right, we'll do Durant.
Wow. All right. So now
Did
you
I
are
think
built.
that?
What factory are you building to start with?
I don't know.
You gotta make it easier for us and build waste their R&D cubes.
It's wrong. It's wrong to spend these cubes because I might benefit from having these 3 later. So I'll just spend 1. Build on the Durant.
Okay. So that is
It's,
$200.
200
bucks. Wow, I didn't expect Ford to be an option. I'll be honest.
So
He's pretty good.
a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I will take Ford. Like, that shocks me that fell to me in 5th. So, okay, so that is now turn order. And for those that are seeing this for the first time, these don't like continue to accumulate. It's he gets 1, the end. So that's just going to stay there until somebody takes him next round. All right, so we are now into round 1 and build a factory, place distributors. R&D cubes, can't produce cars, can't close down factory. So I have 3 choices. Take 2 R&D cubes. Nope. I have 2 choices. Build a factory or place distributors. We are 5 players.
You might only have one choice.
Sounded right.
5 players.
It's 2 choices.
There are 10 R&D spots. Or I'm sorry, there are 10 distributor spots. I am
Yep.
pretty sure that if everybody places 2, that equals 10.
Interesting.
I'm pretty sure that's how math works.
I
You know
don't
what?
know.
Let's do it this way, and we'll just save a little space because I need there and then there
Those are
and
very
then
angry looking.
there. So we'll do this.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works, and then those are off as well. So that's what's open. So we're gonna go ahead and place distributors, but the question is, do we place 2 or 3?
It's a game of chicken.
It is.
It is.
You know what? 1 lost cube ain't bad.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's wishful thinking, but okay.
Yeah. There you go, done.
Yeah. Wow. Much braver than I.
Blue?
I'm just doing 2.
Coward.
I've seen bad things happen.
That's all right. Wow, everyone's placing distributors.
2 is the right number.
I think they're all trying to stall building a factory.
That's 100%
Better
what they're
position.
doing, yes.
Yeah.
So because I might be able to place at 2 levels, there's an argument for me placing 3, right?
yes.
'Cause I might be able to place, let's say, 1 in mid-range and 2
Maybe.
at,
Sure.
at the low end.
You bet.
That is possible.
Let's try it.
And Greg?
So I was gonna do 3, but
No, you can't. You can't. As Chrysler, you can't. Just the end, you can't.
no. I think there's an argument for 2 here.
Because there's a decent chance you can get here, right?
Either Chrome or I'm the other 2 here.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if you think you're gonna end up in mid range, there's only 3 spots for mid range.
Oh no. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up with either only selling like a couple of luxury, or not luxury, economy, or 1.
I messed up.
You're in the best
I
position for that,
messed up.
definitely.
I forgot. I was in my head. And that's all right.
With the distributors thing?
Yeah, I should have only placed 2.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm either
Arguably 1. Probably should have built the factory first.
Yeah.
But oh well, I messed up.
uh,
You know what? Glory to Rome to myself. Let's start that off.
So where I'm walking through here is, even if I do build the luxury thing, I can only do 2 possible cars, unless I want to build 2 factories, which I don't think I do in the first round.
Well, if you know you can sell them.
That's not bad. I didn't think about that.
Because it basically costs you $100. And profit on a luxury car is $100. So if you can sell 2 extra.
Oh, I'd only be able to sell 1 extra. I'd only be able to sell 3 cars at most because of the distributors. Because I don't have Howard.
So you need to run it for at least 1 extra turn to make it worth it then.
Which is gonna happen.
Probably.
Sure.
But I think 2 is just a safer bet. Like I said, if I end up only as far as Ford Model T, that way I'm not getting a lost cube.
What's going on?
I appreciate y'all, but y'all are just straight up wrong.
I didn't say anything, so I'm not wrong.
Draw a second cube. The reason is,
What?
you draw 2. The higher one goes out there. That's why you draw 2.
Oh.
Yeah, 100%. I would bet.
It says higher.
It does say higher.
Well, yeah, but that's for the later on when you have two things that you draw.
Nope, you're wrong. Or I'm wrong. Never mind. Put that back. Never mind. I'm wrong. Depending on the round, you draw 1 or 2. You know what? I've played that wrong, I think, my entire life. Oh well. Fine. Done.
Anyways, I played mine too. So
Okay.
Looks like we're back to the...
Yeah, so I'm hemming and hawing
Not looking good.
about
Gonna grab some R&D cubes?
probably not.
That's an interesting idea. What if you just
That would be
never,
more hemming.
What if you
So
just
that-
never built a factory
in
or,
round 1.
or
Well, no, in round
produce
1.
cars? Just
What
It's
if
a
I
winning
just
let it go?
strategy.
Is it
just place 3 more
possible-
distributors.
Is it possible to skip selling cars in the first round?
It's only one way to find out.
Not if you put distributors out.
Yeah, that's where I'm messed up. Fair point.
If you just
So,
did
if
3
you just-
R&D actions,
Take
Come on.
3 R&D actions
If you experiment,
every
it means we
round,
can also
just
avoid.
sandbag.
Yeah.
So
and then go all the way out at the end.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My first factory, Cadillac 452.
Parts factory is expensive.
it is. So I'm definitely doing that on the curve dash. So that's 250
And a cube.
and a cube. Fair point. And the question is, do I build the parts factory? That's the only question.
This is the only question.
It is. So, that's so tempting. You know what? We will. So that's going to be 750.
750 all day.
We got 1250 back. Done. That's me.
When you close the parts machine, you get...
Parts factory.
Parts factory, you get 400.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
It's 100 less. Just a little bit short.
Yep.
Just a little
Okay.
bit short.
Yeah, everything costs 100 essentially, except whatever's on the board at the end, because you get full price back for that.
Yeah. Yes. I see.
I should know better than to trust Martin Wallace's graphic design. Angry at him for putting the higher out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Graphic design wasn't his forte.
Still isn't.
Okay, I'm just gonna do 1 R&D cube. Build 2 of these.
Get Kettering just to do 1.
Sorry.
Okay. Do I skip ahead, or do I go with...
Yeah, I'm trying to be a team player.
Chrysler's probably really happy with me.
Yes. Oh, extraordinarily.
If I don't skip ahead,
Grass is still fine.
Chrysler's fine, but you're probably not doing luxury cars.
Right.
Right. You're Howard.
I am Howard. So I'm not going to skip ahead. I'm
Funny
gonna
looking
spend my
duck.
R&D cube. We're gonna do 2 Model Ls for 700. All right.
Ken?
I don't think it makes sense for me to skip ahead so I can have a second sort of mid-range factory.
Sure, because you have that
I
guy.
absolutely would skip all the way ahead if I could get to
The National 40.
the Model T or the National 40. But as it is, I'm going to spend 1 cube and build what I think.
Sears Autobahn?
I think it works with your distributor plan.
Well, it probably does.
I am so angry at myself. Oh, I guess that's a fair point. Doug? Okay. These are for the higher value and these are for the lower value.
And if there's only one,
I've never read it that way. Ha!
yeah, if there's only one, then
Yeah.
that would be the highest value.
Yeah. It's not wrong.
Do I want to invest in this factory and just keep it kicking for a while? Is the question.
I will say,
I mean, Sears and Roebuck, they're known for their cars.
Yeah, it's anything you can get out of any car you can get out of a catalog. That's a car you want to keep.
I've seen people build that up with that parts factory.
you are going to get
Yeah.
a lost
to town.
factory, a lost cube in return. If I
Right.
build a Ford Model T.
I know.
It's all about the phone.
He's building a Ford Model T.
I mean, I have to.
Model T.
If I had the 6 cube.
Yeah. You don't have to, but it's probably the right thing to do.
Oh, no, I have to remove the game because I think
Yeah.
that's too many lost cubes.
I think I will build. Go ahead and build a parts factory. Let's invest in it.
That's 800.
Yep.
All right. Chrysler?
So I am going to build the Ford Model T.
So skipping this for 1 cube, 2 cubes, 3 cubes all day.
And yeah, I guess it's the same discussion. Do I bother with the parts factory? Because that's 30 each. I'm going to make 2. It's $60 I spend. I'm going to get 200 back out of it.
Pretty good bang for your buck.
So, and then I'll close parts factory. Okay. I think I talked myself into it. That's
850?
850.
All right, back to me. So, I'm going to go ahead and use this. And I'm going to build another factory for 250.
All right.
And then I shall produce. I can produce 4 to 7. We're going to go ahead and produce, let me think. Is it worth it for that? I think the answer is yes. So there's that. So we have, on average, they are 3.5 times 5. Yeah. I'll go ahead and
And
produce
3 distributors definitely getting used.
Yeah. I feel confident with that.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead.
He can do it all by himself.
6 sounds right. So 6 cars, it's 70, minus 20 apiece. There's 50. 6 times 50 is 300. That's there. And also, Scott also made these handy dandy little play-aids if you're struggle with simple math, or it's late at night and you struggle with simple math late at night. All right, that's me done. We are at blue.
Okay. I'm going to build 4 of the mid-priced ones at full price of $280.
Yes, sir.
$220 back.
And you said 4.
Yep.
And green.
It's Sloan, not Sloan, Howard. So I
Howard,
could sell a couple. 4. What do we have? We have 10. Averages.
How many of y'all out there have never played this? And why not?
Great question. I think I'm going to do the full 7. $70 a piece.
That's $4.90.
$4.90. It's $500. All right.
And red can produce her and her.
Yep. Well, math tells me that I should be able to sell exactly 2 economy cars.
Checks out.
So I'm going to produce 2 of those.
Okay.
So
That's 60.
And that means because from here,
Yeah.
for those scoring at home.
that's
yeah.
$60. And then why not go ahead and produce the max on the other one? So that's 210 plus 60 is 270. All right.
Yep.
Yep.
And I'll produce 2 cars.
And that's $60.
Yep. So
40 bet.
oh, I should
Produce the cars.
produce the cars. Oh,
Thank you. We're in action. Round 3. So now Howard sells.
Howard's selling 2 cars at
There you go.
Congratulations.
Done. All right. So that is Howard. Now sell via distributors. So in turn order. 1. And here's where I totally am an idiot. We just played this week too. And that's that.
I'll
Okay.
take one of the economy, please.
and I'll take one of the economy, please.
And here, I'm just gonna, these 2 aren't going anywhere. So they come with lost cubes. So I'm a moron. There we go.
I'd like to join you in the moron.
Okay. So
Lesser
that is-
degree.
Yep. And there's that, and your lost cube,
You
sir.
can hit
you.
me with one as well.
All right.
And crack.
Yep. There, and there.
And if you put me and Ken's cars in the proper...
There and there. Done. All right, that's selling via distributors. Now, executive decisions. So I've been mulling this over. So let's look real quick. Let's do some math and we will do this together. There's 4. That's 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. An average of 3.5 times 5 says they all should sell.
That
Average.
seems to check out.
Okay.
Yep.
However, the averages don't always work. So the question is, which of these do I want to choose? And you know what? We'll go ahead and close those factories up there. So I get $100 less than what I paid. So 400 and another
700 total?
was it 4 and
That's
yeah,
250.
700. So hopefully, and now I'm not taking the lost cubes for those.
True.
I don't know if that was dumb, but here we are. All right, so now blue can choose any of these going low. Can either have 3 options: pass, spend 2 R&D for that, or get those for free and they sell at 100 instead of 150 a piece.
It's not scary enough yet, so I'm going to go for the first.
Pass. Okay, green,
Yeah, pass.
red,
Pass.
purple.
Pass. Yeah, there's no point in me taking any of those.
I'm feeling very confident.
All right, so now we sell via demand tile. So how this works, you know what, we'll go ahead and do this. So we'll do this in turn order just for dramatic effect. So, oh, that didn't work. Hold on, let's bring it on down a little. There we go. So, no, it's not. Never mind, screw it. Go ahead and put them out one at a time. Or not, that's fine. So 2, 5. Go ahead.
9.
9. That's 13. How many are there?
15, I think.
Right? That's 15.
There we
Look
go.
at that.
So 4, 7, 5, 12, 15. They all sell.
Yep.
Because that's how math works. That's
Yep.
15. They all go into the sales box. We don't need to do it one at a time.
Yep.
So.
Everybody's happy.
Ish. Yeah, ish. All right. So now everybody gets their money. So for instance, red is getting 200 and 450. That sounds like 650 for
Yep.
4. And then they'll take their cars back. So 6. So that's 900. Make that 1,000. Make that 2,000. So hey, look at that. At least we're in the black a little bit.
And I'll get my 2 cars back for 200.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yep, and I sold 4 for 600.
Three, 6, 9, 1,050.
So now losses. Here's how this works. We start with here. There are none. No factories. We can skip it. These are done. So those can go back into the bag. So now we go into mid-range. Mid-range, what is the highest technology of the mid-range? That is the Maxwell Model L. So we start there, 0 loss cubes. The next factory gets 1 loss cube. So in that case, blue, you get a loss cube for having outdated technology. Then I would have taken 2 loss cubes. However, I closed the factory, so I don't. But here's the downside for the poor little Durya.
Yep.
It still counts, and the third back now goes to red.
Okay,
There. And then we go here, 0, 1.
Keep
I mean,
going.
all you can eat.
Yep.
Okay. Or if you hold on. Here you go. Yeah, I like that. There you go. That works. Okay, good. So that's losses. So now, if anybody had Sloan, now is when they would lose half, rounded up.
Yep.
Nobody took Sloan. However, Chrysler still exists. So you're going to put your marker back, and you're going to get rid of 1.
Well, I didn't take any.
Well, okay, so you get rid of none. All right, fine. So be it. Now, we all have to pay for those. So if you take a look, I mean, I really don't need this tonight, but you'll notice it's 10, 20, 30, and 40 respectively. So $10 per, so 50, 20, so on and so forth. 80 back.
0.
Okay, everyone paid?
Paid?
Yep.
Good.
End of turn. Okay, so now we need to restock here. There you go, you got it. Do that 4 times. So now it gets a little bit more interesting, I think.
These guys slide off.
And now notice, we all put them in the middle because whenever they can always go one above or one below. So if you're up here, you can't go, it doesn't wrap. You can only go here or here. So if you're in the middle, then you still have flexibility. These guys, however, can only sell those. They don't have the je ne sais quoi to sell to the luxury clientele. Okay? These guys are, late night TV here. So, all right. So we are.
I'm totally happy selling Saturns.
Okay. Hey. People made fortunes doing that. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a thing. All right. So we start demand tiles here. Doesn't matter really the drawing order. So. Yeah. And now the higher value demand tile will go for the mid-range. The lower demand tile will go for the economy brand, or if you will, the Saturns. Wait, what? Why should I lose? Oh, because I closed the factory. Thank you. I forgot.
Well,
I get
you
an
can-
extra $10.
Oh, you'll get the lost cubes before the factory closed, right?
No, actually,
It's when they close.
It's when they close. So you
it's
don't
when
lose
they. So no, I still had a lost cube from the distributor.
that you lose that.
So
cube, yeah.
there you go. Good call. I forgot. That is the thing that I forget routinely is when you close a factory, get rid of half your lost cubes.
Yeah, that's right.
Need to restock.
Totally forgot that. Yep. There you go.
We got to restock the executive action.
You need a
Plank
closed
for
tile.
the close.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Go ahead. All right. Okay, so now that we have drawn tiles, select characters in that order.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take Chrysler this time.
Yeah, it'd be pretty useful if you get no more cubes, too.
You know, for what I feel like playing that round so terribly, I don't think I'm in that bad a
No,
shape.
you're in pretty good shape.
Fine position.
But yeah, I hated everything. Literally, 2 of my 3 actions I feel like I misplayed.
I'm gonna go with
That's all right.
Kettering this round.
Darn. It wasn't coming to me, but darn. I think closing that was the best.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
That saved my round.
Yeah.
Close it. Yeah, that's why going forward gives you the opportunity as a 4th action to close a factory.
Yeah.
Often, not always, but
If
often.
you didn't, I certainly would have.
Yes.
And what's great about the building the extra factory is you get your money back a little bit.
Yeah. I basically paid $100 for rental fee for the factory. So red.
Gosh, maybe this is wrong. Just can't get out of my head that it's the right thing to do, though.
That's awesome,
Um,
Alyssa. My first post-college car was a Saturn, affectionately called the Bambi Mobile, because a deer ran into my door at full speed and permanently embedded fur in the paint. Poor deer. Oh dear.
I currently have a dent in my car from a deer walking into my car. I had fully stopped for them in the middle of the road, and he didn't run. He just walked up to the car, buckled it in, and then ran away. That was personal.
Oh, this is
Absolutely, it was personal.
this is hard. This is the anguish. This is Age of Steam level anguish. I am savoring this. This is glorious.
really struggling to do math.
Are you trying to figure out if it's worth
If
it
that helps.
for Durantula Slime?
What's that?
I mean, if you want to share your thoughts with us, we can help you do
Yeah,
math.
yeah. So I'm thinking about choosing Durant so that I can build on the EMF 30.
That would cost you 3 cubes.
We should get one from Durant.
Yes, you absolutely can do that. Where's
Yes.
the math?
Well, so 450, then probably 350 for another factory here.
That's 800.
300.
That actually
750.
That actually helps quite a bit.
Okay, there you go. That's 750.
750.
That leaves you with 630.
Does it leave you with 630?
That's how math works.
Well,
No, wait.
250, 550, 580, right?
Wait. Yes. Check that.
Okay.
That's how math works. I was just trying to see. Your math works. I am doing the Lord's work over here, testing. Totally messing.
And I'm gonna try it. It's probably
Alright,
not
good.
right, but I'm gonna try it.
So,
Yep.
Durant. So, 3 cubes. There. Okay. Okay. Done.
So that is yeah. And I
I guess
gotta
it's
actually spend
450.
money.
There you go.
I agree.
Because I think now I take Ford and then build in the. I either get a free National 40 and deal with the lost.
No.
No.
Not as an action. Okay, just making sure.
But
Okay.
I'm first.
Okay, fair enough. Yes.
I'm saying first to choose means
Yes. Fact.
I'll either get a free National 40, a cheap, not cheap financially, but research wise.
Crate
Yes.
simplex.
In fact, it's 0 cubes because it is not the most technologically advanced car.
I'm not sure if it's worth it. If I'd rather just do the extra 50, that seems cost efficient. Only you hadn't taken Kettering. But I'm gonna go with Ford. I'm gonna try out that extra business. Bang.
Well, y'all have left me solidly in the middle, and there is 0 doubt who I would prefer in
well,
this
with
case.
one lost cube.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's that.
You're not Ken.
No, I mean, only one of us is. So,
right.
actions in that order. Purple.
All right, so it's factory time, and the decision here is
Crane Simplex or National 40, I assume.
yeah. I don't know which one's
a tough
better
choice.
because I think no matter what, someone's gonna grab the other one.
Yes.
Hold on, let me check. Yes.
So $50 cheaper or
By the way.
$100 cheaper if you build two, but probably not two.
But I get a lost cube, so that's $20, so it's $30 cheaper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Scott, that's my favorite of your cat shirts so far that I've seen.
Thank you.
That is fantastic.
And
That's
if
probably-
I don't get rid of that lost cube, that's
Yeah.
even more. And what's one research cube?
Great question.
One research cube leaves me 2 research cubes for executive decisions. Should there somehow... Wait, there can't be. That wouldn't be an issue for me.
You guarantee can take that if you want.
Yeah, for the 4 Model T.
I'm trying to find a cowboy hat to match the cow.
Okay.
That's awesome.
I think I've made my decision. I'm going to go with the Crane Simplex.
Okay.
That's 1 cube.
So it's 900 or 450, sir, or 950, depending on how
Oh,
you do
see,
this.
so I initially did 450. So I took my 450 out. Let me think about what does 2 look like.
2 looks like needing $300 to $400 to produce cars.
Yeah, but I'm saying coming up here because I think there's now going to be an actual problem for going up here with distributors.
And yes, Alyssa, you were very much missed. I understand why you moved and don't blame you, but you were missed.
I think just going for the one factory there is the easiest call I can make, and then I'll. With Ford's ability, I will build 1 extra factory in Ford Model T.
So that was 350
Yeah.
and only built 1 there.
Well, because like with that, I can only do 1 extra,
Mm.
and I can't build a new one. So if I could have, the most efficient thing would be to build the 1 there and build 2 there. But I think just doing the 1 there is fine,
Okay.
especially because it's the lower of the 2 demands.
Green.
I think it's time to break into the low-end market. So
You got a lot of cubes there. Oh, no, you're 1 short. So I guess this is the Dodge 4.
It's the Dodge 4, but that feels like that's a good place to be for $800.
Yellow. I mean,
Free research cubes for the National 40? Or 1 research cube for the Packard Twin 6?
and the fact that we got a long way till we get up to the Lincoln,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
that.
And see,
And that is $1,000
Mm-hmm.
for 2 factories. That and that, I'm Howard.
Mm-hmm.
That's risk free. Red.
I was just saying how I was going to build this 1 factory, but am I really going to do that?
I do love this game so much.
I think I'm going to not do that. I'm going to produce is what I'm actually going to do.
Make it so.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right, so you got 3 places you may produce,
Yeah.
sir.
So we're going to do 4 of these guys
Okay.
at 30.
So, parts factory must be 1 to 4.
Yeah.
So, and it's a parts factory, so $30 a piece. You said 4 of them,
Yep.
so that's 120.
120.
Okay, I got you. Keep going.
And then I'm going to make a total of 6 of the other guys.
Okay, no parts factory. 6 of those is going to be 420. So that gives you 80 back.
That's going to go down here.
Yep.
Nope, keep all your money there.
Oh, you already took the money out.
Yeah,
for the other one. Okay.
You are good,
Cool, cool.
provided I did the maths right.
Yeah, well. I don't
Peanut
know.
Gallery, I'm sure
folks
will
us
will
know.
let me know if I
That's
shorted
right.
you.
There we go.
You chose 3 here and 3 there.
That is what I mean, I built 6, so it has to be that way.
Oh, you're right, because it's 1 to 3. You are
Yep.
back. Blue.
I'll just put some salesmen out.
And again, there is no reason to ever put them anywhere but the middle when they come out,
Yep.
because they can go anywhere. And now, round 2. Here come all the distributors. I'm not saying you're a monster. Maybe a little. Okay.
I'm not a monster. I'm a threat.
Green.
We need some more distributors.
Shall we math real quick?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. Put yours out there. No,
We
what
should math real quick.
So my 5, don't have to worry about this pool.
That's true, and I'm getting in a little bit in both.
But his 4, you do have to worry about these pool. He might go into luxury. He's sandbagging for a reason.
Well, somebody's going into luxury, or they're not selling cars.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna do 4.
All right. So just to be clear, there is green. It is me, right? Okay. So green, purple, red. Green, purple, red. All of these
Yep.
can go down here. So there is a good chance that all 7 of those are going to get filled up.
Seems reasonable to guess that.
So then in the luxury is clearly yellow and purple, and that's it currently. So that is, again, purple's down here. So if I were to put out distributors, the only way these get sold is via distributors
Or Howard.
or Howard. So that gives me 3 right. So if I do not put out distributors, I'm selling 3 for sure. 1 there, and then 2 via Howard.
And you're only making 4.
3 or 4.
3 or 4.
So this is where the decision point is, because I have to produce cars to be able to make money. But I also like the idea of building 2 factories here.
Your third action is going to be producing cars.
Correct. Which means I don't put out distributors, which means I produce 3 Packard Twin 6s. That's my decision point right now. I'm either putting out 1 distributor and producing 4, or I'm putting out no distributors, producing 3 and building there and then producing between them.
Okay.
So that's the decision point. There's the pivot. I don't know what the right answer is. If I do that, I have no distributors here. Currently, green hasn't produced. Green is currently can produce up to 9. Purple can produce up to 9. And red is already produced 4. Could produce more. Probably not, but maybe.
Yeah.
And red is going to sell at least 2 of them here. Purple is going to sell at least 2 of theirs here. Oh, I don't know. And the fact that it's so far up here. The only downside is if I build 2 parts factories. That leaves me 100, 300, 390. That allows me to build... I'm short. I would have to take a loan. And I don't like the idea of taking a loan in round 2. But only selling 4 cars sucks.
It's not that bad.
So, I don't know what the right answer is. Or I could just produce 1 factory here and guarantee myself selling those 4 cars. So let's work through that. 450, and then another 200 is 650. 650, and I'm selling 4. I only pay it's $250 loss. But I would be first this round, second next. We're gonna build factory. Talk myself into it. And in fact,
So I don't think you can build that one.
oh, my bad. Sorry, my bad.
Closing effect.
I saw it black. My bad. So the question is, and now I don't have to. The reason I don't want to build the second factory is because I don't want to take the loan. That'll be at 450. So there's 550. Get 100 back. That's me done. Yeah, done. I don't know if it's the right answer, but it felt right. So that was here red.
Did you take 550? Oh no, that's your money there. Okay, got it.
I mean,
I hope that was an interesting thought process, though, like working my way through it for the folks at home. we'll see.
Why wouldn't I produce again right now?
You may want to.
That's what it feels like is the right thing to do. I can't produce as much as I would like to.
That's gonna frost some flakes.
I like.
I don't know whose flakes are gonna get frosted, but I guarantee
somebody's.
somebody is
Yeah.
not gonna be happy with that decision.
But it feels like it feels right to me. So
that's a
I've got
keeper.
$340, which it turns out is enough to do 2 and 2 and 2. It's exactly 340, right?
Hold on. 4 of these guys is 280,
Yep.
and
Two of those at
2 of
30 is
these
60.
at 100 minus
No,
60. Hold on. So minus 40 is 60.
Yeah.
No, it's 40.
60.
Right.
60.
You produced 2, right?
Yeah.
But it's 30,
30
a pop.
apiece.
30.
So 60. Yeah.
So 340.
All right.
1, 2, 3. It's
I mean, that's
kismet.
living lean right there.
Kismet.
It is living lean.
Okay.
That's
Interesting.
That's fun.
Very interesting.
Okay, I dig it. I like how just drastically different. 5 is the right player count to play this. It plays fine at 4. It shines. It's the best 5-player game in existence, in my opinion. I've been on record saying as much. Had the video.
There you go.
Evidence exists.
I'd like to spend
6 cubes and some money to buy the Hupmobile.
I would.
Hello.
6 cubes. 1, 3, 6. All right.
I gotta get in on this cheap car market
What
too.
are you doing?
That's
I got the
not
highest-
where I was expecting.
Yeah, I dig it. All right.
I was expecting.
I am so glad I only built one factory. Woo!
I was definitely expecting a national 40 and like a competition for that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, you're gonna have some competition in the form of Edward, but
Not anymore. No, I could have put more. We could have put more cubes out. Are you what? Is it? It's not quite a glory to Rome, but I can feel.
Oh, it's coming.
It's brewing.
Like you can feel the aura. But, yeah.
That's definitely. I know whose
Let's
flakes
do
are
one
frosted
in a
this
parts
time.
factory.
So that is 1,000. Yes, sir.
Sir.
Just filthy loop away from me.
So my question is, the producing. I don't know how much flakes wise that frosted,
That one.
but that one frosted some
Yeah.
serious flakes.
Oh yeah, that one.
That was some cinnamon sugar.
Yeah. All right, we are into round 3.
The cutting
Forward.
edge of cheap technology.
All right. Well, if I did my math right, the most amount I can spend. So 2 of those at 200 and 9 of those at 30 a pop is
270. So that's 470.
470. Yeah. Which leaves me with $20. I'm running lean like Ken.
No, not like Ken. Ken is pure. You sir. You are. I know Ken.
I'm like balsamic vinaigrette on my salad, please. And Ken's like,
right.
I don't eat the lettuce dry.
Produce.
I'm sorry.
Let's get some cars out here.
Green, you're up.
Yeah, I have to start doing some math.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Mine is very simple.
Put that on the floor,
My
Balti.
turn.
9 is so many.
Mine is so many.
It's the lower amount. Don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm willing to take some
6,
hits.
7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh, this is so good.
I do love that you have to make these
All right, we're gonna
decisions
produce-
before you see.
We're gonna
That
produce
is really
7
nice.
here.
So 7 is 490.
490.
Keep doing your math. You're good. You've paid.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
All right. Now the question is, how many do I?
There's a board for that behind me. I hope the microphones are good enough to get the bass of that. Of the. like the real
All right, we got
guttural.
I love people who are still talking about getting hit by animals.
I know.
I used to have this thing my mom would tell me when I first started driving.
H.
If you see a squirrel, keep driving. If you see a deer, swerve. If you see a moose, pray.
Yeah. By the way, if you've never seen a moose or an elk or a moose in person, you do not appreciate how gigantic an animal those things are.
enormous.
Massive.
All right, we're gonna produce.
I'm from South Dakota, so we got buffalo.
Yeah. Those are big.
You'll feel buffalo before you see buffalo. You'll be in your car, and your car will literally like that, like the T-Rex.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like you'll be looking at
Earthquake.
when we did our cross country trip, Jess and I actually no, this was with the kids when we were in Custer State Park in South Dakota. We were
It's a very
on a
reasonable
road
number.
and we're like, oh look, there's a herd of buffalo coming this way. We didn't move. We just stayed there and the buffalo went around the car.
Cost
nice.
me
And it was
$250.
awesome, but there was one that
Right.
just was like, I don't know if I like that car. He went around it, thankfully, but
Sometimes
those
they
are big animals. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, every time you watch those old Western TV shows,
Yeah.
and there's a stampede sneaks up on people, I'm like, no, you're gonna feel that like a mile out before it hits you.
So that is I think 4. The 2 is definitely happening.
I will say
Sorry. The 3 is definitely happening. 3, yeah. So there's the 3. The question is, how many here? Give me just a second, if you would.
Yeah, my brain could handle the math when you made your flake frosting decision.
Yeah.
That
4,
just
8.
obnoxious.
9, 10,
Highest
11, 12, 13.
22. 28.
Chevy should bet of its time.
28, 21 currently.
Unlikely. I actually think the maximum possible for the low tiles is 21. But that is highly unlikely.
So somebody's going to be upset.
Yeah, I'm good. So I will do this.
Like if you drew 2 5s and Craig drew 2 5s and I drew 2 4s and Greg drew 2 4s and Edward drew 2 3s.
Probably like 5 short.
Yes, 21 is the max.
21.
Yep.
Yeah.
5 short.
The odds aren't good on that.
The odds are very bad.
I'm a gambling man.
Yeah, I mean I looked at my tiles. I don't feel good about the odds.
Oh, I looked at my tiles.
So
I'm happy.
if I get one of these, just I'm just making. You know what? It's one lost tile. I know I'm gonna be able to sell 3.
Yeah, you'll probably sell.
Yeah,
that.
final
Yeah,
answer.
you're
So
not
there we go.
worried.
It's another 200. So I get 300 back. That's me done. Red. You want to produce again?
I don't have any money.
Oh yes, you do.
Oh, good point.
Smelling a factory closing.
Oh yeah, that's a factor.
Well, so here's the thing, though, right? Like,
No, don't.
if I take 2 cubes, it gives me maximal flexibility for our.
That is true.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
I would love to close a factory. Would love it.
You can do so right now. Just close it as your action.
It's one of the actions.
I
don't-
know I
think you're-
can,
Oh, okay. Well, you
I
said
think
you
you're
would
missing
love
his
to.
point.
but I think I might need these cubes during the executive actions phase.
It was going to get it.
I will take those. Yes.
I don't think you're gonna need them.
Oh wait, there is also get rid of half your cubes.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Okay.
I know.
So that's red.
Wow.
Blue.
Okay, I got it produced, obviously. So I'm
No,
Well,
gonna-
no.
you do
Obviously,
not
you
have
choose to, but okay. All right, that's fair.
It's 4 cheap cards.
All right.
So that's
Nobody's
120.
making you produce.
So that's 120.
Give me that.
So
80 back. And then for this stuff, I could do up to 7. That seems really, really unlikely.
Scared sparkleless.
So I will say the last thing on moose. The only animal that's scarier to see coming out of a swamp than a crocodile is a moose.
Hmm.
That happened 5th grade. We're in nature's classroom, and we just see this moose come out of the water, and we're like, I don't want that.
No. I don't know if y'all have seen the movie Nope.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Yep. Dude gets, he's directly underneath the thing. I don't want to ruin the movie for anybody.
Nope.
Opens his door, looks up. No. Nope. No. I get that. I totally get that.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And similar on moose up close.
No, you
Well,
see-
on our trip, I did say I wanted to see a bear and a moose, but I wanted to see them off in the distance. Like I didn't want to see
Right, you
one.
didn't want to see them
like
up close.
Yeah, like where we are. Like
Let's go 5, 'cause that's a nice even number.
those amount of people that like get up close to
It's 350.
wild animals, like just
people
are
are
dumb.
Stupid. Incredible.
We did see some baby goats up close. That was cool. Wild mountain goats. That was cool. But they're baby goats.
Last time I was in Arizona, I wanted to see a roadrunner and a coyote. I saw neither.
Neither. That's
Very
about. I have
disappointing.
never seen a roadrunner. I would like to. Beep beep.
My mom saw them all the time when she was living there.
And action 3.
All right, Howard. Howard would like to sell some cars.
Overrated.
Okay, well, fair, but. All right, done. Sylvia Distributors. Starting with purple. Where are you going? Okay. Here, we'll start down there.
Yeah.
Green.
Yep, let's go ahead and toss one down here.
Well, the only other way I can sell that is right there. I'm done. Red.
I'll go into the... Yeah, there we go.
Blue.
You gonna press your luck?
You are low on the food chain here.
I
my
am
friend.
very low on the food chain. You know what? I'm gonna go for the Midland cards and let everybody else have the lower one.
And back to purple. And green. Hey, buddy. Come lay down. Lincoln, come here.
Let's go ahead
Come.
and
And red. Okay.
2, 20.
before you go, Ken.
I think you just want to
my
let me
mind.
know
I
he's
gotta
gonna
go
do
eat dinner.
I mean, those are getting sold, I think.
I was doing some, max 21 again, and I'm like,
I think these are getting sold.
I think you're right.
So I will go in the low end.
Okay.
So as many of those as I can before.
You're out.
Yep.
And then
Blue.
Chrysler.
Go to the last low end spot.
And it is here, here, here in that order.
So I'm just gonna do this.
Nobody else can go there.
Okay, and green. Well, you did one. Green. Go. And now blue.
I'm doing all mid-range stuff.
Okay, purple's already gone. Green. Blue. And back to purple. The reason is, can't sell it.
Yep.
There we go. All right. So now we need to actually move our cars
Yep.
to those spots. So here, yellow is done.
And can you put 2 of mine?
So 2 purple,
2.
3 blue, and one blue
Gotta go
green there.
And 2. Oh, you got
I
greens
got it,
already?
yeah.
Thank you.
Everyone good?
Yep.
Distributors are done, right?
Yep.
Okay. Executive decisions. This should be entertaining.
This will be interesting.
Purple.
I will close my gym.
Here?
Yeah.
That is 900. So 250, 250, and 400.
Yep.
You're seeing
You
900
you
back.
get 900 back. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Green.
And
Okay. What do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 19, 21. What's that maximum you were talking
That
about?
is the perfect if everything turned out perfect.
Mm.
21.
Can't see how it's going to go wrong.
I can't either. Red Eye Ghost. Fine. I just bought a copy. So Gooserino says
All
it's
right.
like you should be able to conceive a big deer.
Oh, thanks, Craig.
You're welcome.
Oh, you paid your 2? Didn't I say I didn't think it was gonna? But so that
Well, he didn't have any R&D cubes.
I know. There we go. And that goes up yonder. There.
Wait.
So that is red. Back to blue or to blue.
They're all gone.
Would you like to make it cheap?
No, they are not all gone, my friends.
No, there is still
Dude, they're gone enough. I'll pass.
purple. That's a lot of cars. Just saying.
So I could undersell them and probably get rid of.
I just got to sell 3. And I'm first. It's gonna happen.
If you sell 3. No, I only have to go through it twice, and I like my chances. I feel pretty confident.
Twice feels possible.
Say likely.
It feels possible. Yeah,
I'm gonna.
Is it your?
Yeah, that's me.
it is.
Oh,
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Discount,
Yo,
baby.
Discount.
I will pass.
My
and
head
feel-
go way down now.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to discount, so I'll do that. It just
And, well, now, to be clear, purple can choose more if you wish. They're already discounted.
Right, you can't get any
I
worse
don't
than
think
your.
you can do
I
more grays on
not
there.
on the same.
No,
spot.
not on the same spot.
right, yeah, right. Sorry,
otherwise-
that wasn't
And you
right,
actually
yeah.
can't discount your premium.
Oh, then
so-
never mind. Then
Yeah.
it's a cow's opinion. Okay, this is going to be fun. All right, so here we'll do this one at a time. So the high one goes there. The low one goes there. Go for it, Greg.
He had good numbers.
It's gonna be bad.
Not 21.
Dude, nope, not even close.
How
It's
about-
got 2 5s.
How about 14?
That sounds like 7. Okay.
Oh,
So that is 23. How many are
I
there?
think it's
Got
covered.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah.
15.
Okay,
good.
all those can
They
just go.
Be dumped into the market.
Red may be killing him.
Yeah.
All right, but now the bloodiness happens, so that goes away. Okay, so here's how this works. There are a total of 14. Count along with me, kids. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Help me out. 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
And those are discounted.
Discount.
Discounted.
9, 10.
9, 10. 14. 11. 12, 13. 14. And we're done. So now, that is 4 lost cubes and 2 lost cubes.
And 1.
And 1 for me.
And 1 up there. Okay, so 1 over there. And that is 2 over here.
What's
and that
that
is-
more, honestly?
I mean, seriously. There you go. And these go there.
You know, the more I take,
Oh, your car. Yeah.
the more I will
You get rid of
knock out,
100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Now get your income. Get whatever your money is. $1,000.
50.
4, 5, 6 plus 2, 10 is 8 then, right?
Yeah.
Two 10, 400, 610 for you. Sorry, 610. Wait a minute, I was looking purple. You're blue.
8 10, right?
810.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 6, 9.
1,050.
1,050, Scott.
Thank you.
There you go. I got you.
Thank you.
And everyone got your cash?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So now get your lost your lost cubes.
Right.
It's gonna hurt.
So we'll start bottom to top here, since that's the first one. 0. Yeah, let me get these ready. That's 1. That's 2. That's 3.
Nope.
Close.
Yes,
It's closed. Oh, and hold on, that'll be 4.
Yeah.
Technically. So
There
there
we
we go. Okay?
Yay!
Done. Here, I'll help you out again.
Thanks.
There you go. Just trying to be a team player.
I appreciate it.
No worries. So there, and these go to green.
Yep.
Okay. Now mid-range. Okay, I guess we'll do the Cadillacs. So
Yep.
0, 1 to purple, and that's that. And
Yep.
then,
I'll take a disc.
all right, you get a disc. And mid-range. First,
None.
1.
No, that's not
No,
right.
no.
One there.
God, I'm struggling. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. I got you. There you go.
It's only 15. It's not that much.
It
guys.
really, it's only 7
Yeah.
once you take slow. Okay, so that's all. So now it costs $20 a piece
Yep.
per lost cube. So there's 40.
I'm going to turn in Chrysler to get rid of 2 of these.
Oh, right. There you go. Okay, and then pay your stuff.
So 20 times 5 would be 100, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So now, if y'all would, how much cash on hand do you have? I have 1,300.
I have 16.
2, 21, 22, just shy of 23.
2280 over there.
1630.
13.
Okay. 1220.
Oh, right.
There you
Go
go.
for it.
All right. So that's where we're at. So end of the round. We are halfway. Discs come back. If you'll send those down. And we need more. Oh, these come back.
Got bits, distributors. Go.
There. There. I'm just envisioning Sloan gets chosen this round.
Maybe. We'll see.
I mean,
It seems like a reasonable supposition.
it does. All right, third round.
Okay, Ford me.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, yep.
Yep.
This makes a difference.
And now it's the opposite way around.
Yep.
Now it is yes.
Good thing I just closed my economy. Oh.
And we're gonna draw one tile for the luxury as well.
I did need the money from the factory.
Oh, one other thing that I haven't mentioned at the end of the game, before
Yep.
we go into final scoring, all your factories that haven't been closed get full price. Get closed out at full price. Okay.
Good point.
All right. Blue is going where?
Ford.
Ford, you said.
Oops.
Oh. Here's your cube and your other.
Green.
Thing.
I want to see where this is going to go this round, so I'm going to take Chrysler.
And your little chevron.
Yellow.
Yeah. I mean, Kettering's not bad. So is Howard. Durant's not terrible, because I could build those with Durant. And by those, I mean that. The Studebaker.
Or the Chrysler 70 for that matter.
I also... I could, couldn't I?
Yes.
Ooh,
He
that's,
gets you the- he
ooh,
gets you
that's
the key.
actually a fair point.
And that's definitely in not getting closed factory. Right?
Ever.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
even,
that's-
if,
Yeah, that's good.
even if you take a couple of lost cubes, you're square on that one, I
That's
think.
pretty forever factory.
Yeah.
I definitely wouldn't hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've narrowed it down to those two. So if you're red, if that helps to, well, I mean, maybe Sloan, maybe.
Not necessarily. I mean, I see it in his future, but it doesn't necessarily.
I like that enthusiasm, though. Yeah.
You know what? I can't see my way around not doing it.
So the Chrysler 70.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you weren't, I was gonna. If he picks Sloan, like we think he is.
Yes, definitely.
So now actually, I kind of wanted Kettering for the
R&D.
R&D. But Howard, and then opening a second.
Second luxury?
Did you draw the luxury tile, the special one?
I'll do that when when we get there.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because if I don't want to be able to see it
Fair enough.
accidentally.
Kettering means I get closer pick to what I want. Howard means I have a little bit of a safety net for selling, which isn't necessarily a bad thing with the way things have been.
I think they're both valid choices.
Yeah, but with just 2 cubes, I have a lot less wiggle room for what I want to do. So if someone picks a Lincoln, Pontiac 6 is not a bad option, but it's not the same as what I was trying to do with. Like, that would make picking Howard rougher.
Sort of makes a luxury fight might happen, you know.
Right.
You get the Lincoln, well, I want
You might
the
go
Cadillac, you know.
Yeah, you might go for Pontiac, or you might go all the way for LaSalle, yeah. So if I get Kettering, the best I could do anyway, from this position, assuming you don't open,
Build, right, yep.
would be the Pontiac 6. And if you build,
Panda.
I could do Stutz at best. Even with Kettering.
This is so good. This, seriously. Like, we could play this every day for, or once a week.
Oh yeah, this holds up to
Once a week.
regular play.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to want Kettering because I think I might need a mid-range.
Okay. All right, blue.
Considering where these guys are.
Yep.
Okay.
And just to save us a little bit of time, there's 10 here. There's 6 here. There is 23 all day. 4, 5, 10, right? 10. There's 15. There's room for 8.
There's a little space.
Okay, I'm just gonna build 2 factories.
Are you
On the Hutmobile?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna crank those things out. Ride that gravy train.
Okay. That's blue. Purple.
All right. I mean, if I go Lincoln, you can go into Stutz, and then we have that fight. But I think I gotta go to Pontiac 6. Because otherwise my distributors are going to give me 2 lost cubes. So 1 is 650, 2 is
13,
13.
or 1150 if you do a parts.
I was thinking 2 plus the parts.
Well, you can only build 2.
Oh, right.
I mean, what you do on a subsequent turn, you might want to factor in, but
If I do parts on the subsequent turn, maybe I want to do a luxury. I'll do 13 for that.
You going to the Lincoln?
Pontiac
No,
6.
Pontiac 6.
Oh.
Because of these 2 distributors, they got to go to mid-range.
Oh, you close this guy.
Yep.
Close that guy.
No more Model Ts.
And I can't get to the Model A, and there's no other economy car.
13, 2 factories.
I could build the Buick without the research cube.
And 3 cubes. Oh, and that's not to mention it's 1,000 versus 1,300.
I think this is going to be evergreen.
Well, it is, but the other thing to consider, again, it's your first game, and I'm not telling you what you should do, but things to consider in case you haven't, is you look around the table, there aren't a ton of R&D cubes. So as you push, you're allowing other players to push further. If you come back here, you're not allowing them to push further.
Right.
Again, just things to think about. That's all.
No, yeah, I get that. And I'm saying I'm looking at the cubes, and the best I can do is to get into these, which has the same issues that I'm having. Where it's not as
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
So, if I thought that by going to the Pontiac 6, I was at risk of somebody going to the Willis Knight, like right now, I wouldn't do it.
Well, you are, because he can build, and then blue. Yeah, blue's
I
not
could
gonna.
not get.
No, I meant
No,
Alpha.
you
I
can
meant
to
Yes, that I can.
Yeah.
You're right.
basically if I was giving Ken
Right.
Willis Knight. What I'm saying here is, if someone's going to go to Willis Knight, it's going to be off someone else's shoulders. I don't mind pushing it forward a little bit.
Fair enough. All right, 1,300 and 3 R&D cubes. Build you 2 factories. All right, red.
Lincoln said that. Thank you. Oh, I know why he's licking my foot.
Well,
That's an interesting comment.
Look, Carl.
I guess
Without context.
Yeah, look, I think
All
it's
kinds
good.
of reasons why.
I dropped a latte on my legs earlier. I wear sandals, and my feet are covered in caramel. And Lincoln is right now having
Enjoying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and produce.
I like that story. Though.
Maybe he's enjoying too. We don't know.
Wait, I'm not here to judge.
No,
So,
that's why I told him to stop. It's
Max it up. So we got 3, 3,
And 4.
and 4. And that's 420 plus 120, 540.
Yep.
Getting 60 back.
So, how the hell did Duria is still...
It boggles the mind, doesn't it?
It's a great car.
Like that there's fools out there in this
People-
world that want to buy that.
People
car.
buy it. I sold every one I made last year.
So... That feels right. Done. Green.
I was hoping to see a few people do a couple of different things. But they did not. So...
That's how many are left. How many spots are left? Just so I don't have to keep recalculating.
Spots are left.
Distributors.
Gotcha.
I think... I think the smart thing to do here is to... Oh, this is so bad.
There's so many people. The people who don't like this game don't like these, and they're so wrong. They're just
what?
Well, I don't.
Why?
I just don't think it makes that big of a difference.
Oh, sure it
So
does.
Oh,
I mean,
absolutely.
Oh,
It
it
does, but it doesn't really like.
There's enough unknown to make it right.
If you get like
Yeah,
a double
sure,
2,
sure.
you like.
No, it's good that it's uncertain.
Right.
But like the way it works with like everybody getting 2 and higher and lower and stuff like that. I mean,
it gives you some context.
Yeah, but it's like- yeah.
I agree. James says if you run out of gas, your horse can pull the durian.
That's right. That's true. It's that flexibility that makes it such a big seller year after year.
With the Amish.
Yeah.
Would you like
Yes.
a free Lincoln?
I'm thinking about it. Ken has irritated me once again.
There's
That's
a
what I'm here
board
for.
for that.
It's what I am here for.
I'd like to do... why didn't you do what I wanted you to do, Ken? Why?
I am definitely
All right.
trying something different this game.
Yes,
Give
you
me-
are.
Not sure it's going well,
Closing down the
but I am
Maxwells.
trying something different.
Maxwells are being closed.
$500 back.
Bad.
And 2 cubes. Okay.
You said 500?
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right.
Dunzo.
That was green. Round 2. Whoop. Blue.
Okay, how many spots do we got left?
There are 5 left.
I would like 2 of those spots.
There are 3 left.
Purple.
Well, I wanted to produce cars, but I
Same.
realized after I bought my second factory,
You don't have any money?
Oh, he's got tons of money.
Oh, you have oodles of
Oh, I
money.
have so much money.
He's got at least
You have $1,330.
It's the sound of a happy man right there.
Yeah, that's right. He's absolutely right. Yeah.
I can't believe nobody took Howard. That still blows my mind.
I should have taken Howard. If I had taken Howard, I would have probably just bought on the Lincoln. I should have just done it.
And this spot's here for loans if you need to take.
Yeah.
Facts.
Well,
There we go. Take your $500, sir.
I don't know what I just did.
That's a free action.
free.
Yep, free.
Yeah.
Only cost you
In the
$200
economy
long
of
run, only
actions.
cost you $200.
Yeah.
In the end, I'm sure you'll make more than 200 profit. Buy it.
So this is 7 of those times 7 is 490
Mm-hmm.
plus the 200 for the other one. Yeah, I need $10 back.
Okay. What's the other one? So there's 7 here. Produce. Go ahead.
2 there.
Oh, 2 of the Crane Super Simplex. That's purple, red.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Produce.
I sure am.
Yoo-hoo.
You are making a friend of Craig.
I got out of his way on one of them, so.
Yeah.
Matter
What
of
could
fact,
go wrong? What could go wrong
My
with having?
closing this probably made it more likely that he was going to produce a second time.
Let's send those down there.
You closing these would maybe produce 7 instead of 6. Or 5, rather. This is making me upset about producing 5, but whatever. What's a couple of cubes amongst friends?
So, the question is, okay, what do we have? I'm either building factories
Mm-hmm.
or producing.
Wouldn't you want to build the factories before you produce?
Yes, that's well. The thing is whether or not I'm going to, if I'm going to build
yeah,
factories, I'm
fair
going to
enough.
do it right now. And looking at this, I am going to build factories. So let's just go ahead and do that right there.
Ooh, the bank is happy.
So, thanks. Is that dumb? I think it's
Where's your production money coming from? That second loan?
possibly. Quite possibly.
There is no third loan in this.
No, there is not, but
There's a funny little paragraph, though, I think, if you have to take a third loan.
Oh wait,
In
is
the
it?
rules.
There might be.
Is it on here? Because that'd be nice. I'm gonna go find it. I like funny rule stuff. So if you have to take a third loan,
let me think.
sorry.
What if I did that? Is that dumb? No, I think it makes more
I was
sense.
looking for
to
an
do that.
index. My bad. This is actually not bad.
That is $180 saved. Or, oh God, 8, 17, 27. Oh God, no. Or
It doesn't have anything about a third
the lower
loan.
number there.
At least not in the loan section.
So if I did,
Just about how banks aren't very nice.
so that is certainly happening for 450.
Oh yeah. Things were not very nice then.
They're not very nice now. Things have stayed the same.
The question is whether you build in the parts factory. That's the.
Yeah, sorry, this is...
It's you have a complex decision.
Done.
Okay.
Done.
Green.
What did you decide to do? Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Craig, I think it might be time to build a factory.
Oh, I'm building. Thanks. Your wisdom is always appreciated.
Free Lincoln. You don't even have to research it.
That is true. Nope, we're gonna build 2 factories.
Whoa.
We're gonna do that. So that's 4, and how much that will cost me?
5.
$900.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
You got it.
There we go.
Whoa is the correct word.
All right,
That's it.
Scott.
Action 3.
How many cards would you like?
Many.
Well, it did change.
Yeah.
I'm going to produce the minimum number of blue cars.
10.
All your cars are blue cars.
So 10 of the cheapos.
Oh, I see.
Ah.
So that's
30.
300.
Yep.
So take 200.
200
Yeah,
back.
I got you.
Yep, you got it. There you go. Yep.
There you go.
Okay.
And then for the mediocre cars, I got to get on that auction. I'm going to do just...
There are no positive sounds that come from
No,
this
it's a
game.
lot of grumbling.
A lot of groaning,
Right.
a lot of yeah.
There's a lot of...
Oh, trust me, that's been in my head every time we've said Lincoln. Chip, same. And James. Okay.
How bad could it be?
That's
pretty,
right.
Pretty bad.
Great question. Love where your head's at on that question.
Where your head at?
Okay, let's just go with 4 of these blue ones.
That's a spirit.
Okay, that is blue, purple.
I got to pay for them.
280.
280.
Thank you.
So my option is either use my last, well, not my last 100, my last non-loan 100 to produce one more time on super high end, and not produce over here, or close it, get some money back for the next round, and not have to worry about the executive decisions.
If that's there,
which
that
may
might not be
available
there
to you.
for you.
Right, because Ford.
Yeah.
Right.
Wonder why someone would choose for it.
I can't imagine looking at that way back yonder.
All the more reason to close it now, and then have access to one of the other
Yep.
nicer things which I can afford. Yep, I'll close it. I'll get 350.
So that is there. So 350, and you get rid of 3 lost cubes.
Which also a benefit.
Red.
I'm going to close the Durea factory.
Yeah. Shocking.
Here's 10. Give me 2 back.
Get here, and I'll give you 100
Finally
to go with
read
it.
the tea leaves.
There you go. Right. Yeah.
Please. Alright, not the Chevy 6.
There you go.
Although it's still Chevrolet at this point. Right?
So Chevy 6, wasn't that one of the gangster cars? I feel like that was one of the real popular gangster cars.
It looks like it's a gangster.
Yeah, it really. I think so.
Kind of
Well, isn't
Slide
it
kind of
used to
thing?
with the Packard 8 too?
I feel like that.
It's more of a luxury thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but for the box.
right? So obviously I'm producing. So I have been waffling on the distribution. The only thing that I know for sure is that.
Yeah, that looks good for you.
Yeah, so that's happening. So that leaves me 350. I did just invest in this. I am aware of that.
I think we're gonna sell all those.
Huh?
I think we're gonna sell all of those.
I feel pretty confident.
That we're going to sell all of what?
The
cheap cards.
the cheapies. As of right now. I mean, green hasn't produced
Okay.
yet, but
Yeah, if green doesn't produce.
If green doesn't, yeah. Just, Craig, is it okay if you just
Are you on drugs?
for just this round, would you mind not producing? Would that be okay?
Bonnie and Clyde drove a Ford model, 1934 Ford model 40B.
okay.
Oh.
But like I'm
That's
talking
probably- that's
like
probably
Chicago
after-
gangsters as well.
Yeah.
Right?
That's probably
that's a little bit
after.
after,
Yeah.
but it's in the
Yeah.
neighborhood.
So Gusarino, make it happen. I'm sure he's looking that up. The question is how many of these to produce. I know I'm producing at least 5.
All I know is I'm glad you're counting your number before I count my number.
Yes.
Well, mine is coming down to a both what can I afford without taking the second loan, as well as what do I think
That looks
will
like
sell.
350.
That is, no,
No.
that is 250.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Which lets you sell one Chrysler.
Right, it could be 1 here,
Yep.
or it's 2 here.
Hmm.
I mean, it's not like this is super impacted by any one player.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's-
it's gonna,
that was
it's
a-
guaranteed.
that's a guaranteed
to sell.
sell.
Guaranteed. to sell.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's guaranteed money.
Yeah, I think that's the right thing.
Agreed.
So there is. So you know what? Hold on 1 second. Because it's 140, right?
To do 2?
I have to do 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
That I can't
Yeah.
take from there. So it's $30 back. That's what I was. I had already done that math in my head. I just forgot I had done that.
All right, how many cheap cars do we have out?
Take another-
Currently, we
Roughly 1 million.
have give or take. That's 5.
I got 10.
That's
10,
10. That's
15.
15.
23.
23,
23 currently.
and we are.
The
Easy
max.
peasy, we can do that.
Right. If you can do 10 there,
As long as you don't produce.
That's
And then-
13.
And the best you can do is 24,
the best you can do is 24.
so 34.
37.
30. What?
What?
24
Right.
plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 34.
34 is the
Okay.
best you
All
can
right,
do.
Sorry.
We don't have Sloan,
If
so.
we had Howard,
10, 15, and this is 10,
Howard rarely
No, it's
sells a
15.
cheap car.
8.
Yeah, no, not so much.
So 23.
Mm-hmm.
If we had Howard, we'd have Lincoln.
So if I do. I have to
You have to do
I
10.
have to do 10. That puts us at 33.
Which the max is 34. Seems unlikely.
Well, we're doing 10. We
Okay.
need to push that and try to do 11. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
$300 big dollars.
Is this conservative? Like,
9.
I needed to close my factory. I might not be able to.
All right, so 10
No, you will be able
times. What am I paying here?
you're first on
50,
the
30.
decisions.
10 times 3, 300.
I
You
know.
already
but
said that.
Now the blue cars might not sell.
Oh, so you should have done it before, you mean?
All right.
I'm gonna have to skip that action.
That done?
Done.
All right, that's it. Sylvia Howard. Not this round, we ain't. Distributors, starting with blue.
Cheap cars.
Which one?
The bottom one, since the
Okay.
other ones are flexible.
All right, just done.
Purple.
Purple.
I gotta put this in the mid-range.
Mid-range for me.
By the way, we had 3 left over, so they're all going to go, theoretically at least.
Yellow?
Oh, yellow will go there.
Green will go there.
Oh, I did that wrong. Oh, whatever. Blue.
Cheap.
Cheap. And purple.
Mid-range.
And
And-
mid-range for me.
Mid-range. And you're done. I will. Hold on. I am the most advanced here, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just making sure I'm not missing that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the right answer. Okay.
Okay. I have to do cheap again.
You are blue.
I am.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm doing some math here.
Yep.
If I... Best case scenario, that one we pull is a 5. Worst case scenario,
It's a 2.
it's a 2.
For what are we talking about?
Talking about the high end.
Oh, the high end. Yeah, it's 2 to 5. One is coming here for sure.
Yeah, and one will go here.
You and I are the only ones selling them.
Yes.
Is that correct? Okay.
So that's why I'm like, I think this one I put here, and then I make
Because
everyone...
you know there's room in the top for your other one. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I put them up now, don't worry about it, and maybe take some loss here. Because when we go to sell, I'll have 5 left.
Yeah, but you're at the front of the thing.
So I'll sell 2 for sure. Yeah, so 1 isn't going to make much of a difference. I'd rather have the security of that.
And yellow will go.
Red's out.
I think. Let me. So if I were to go here, it goes. Yeah, I still have a choice. Okay, done. Green. And blue.
Okay, I gotta think for a second.
Yeah, this is an actual decision.
Okay,
It's an important decision.
It's just you and I left down in the dirt slugging it out.
Oh, there's me too.
Yeah, he could drop one down there if he wanted to.
I can.
Oh, that's right. He did participate. I'm really concerned about the cheap ones. I gotta go cheap.
Okay. And purple.
Purple's out. No, purple's
No,
No, he's not.
No, so again, this is me thinking if it
Is it a 2 or a 5?
well, if Edward is Edward going to do an executive decision? Oh, he doesn't have any RD cubes. Cool. That's it. That was the
Red's out of distributors. Yellow.
Yep.
Yellow's last action.
Yeah.
if you put it at the top, then you don't have to worry about the 2 being pulled.
Okay. So let me think. If I put it here, that gives me that. That means I have those 2 yet to sell. One of them is guaranteed to sell.
Right.
The only thing, so it's a 3, 4, 5. Oh well, hold on.
If it's a 3,
That
4, or
is
5,
selling.
yeah. If it's a 3, 4, or 5, you're guaranteed.
If it's a 2, you're out of luck. So you still have 1 in 4. No, 1 in whatever. I guess it is 24.
Well, based on what I have, also
Yeah.
manipulates those numbers.
Could matter a little bit. Yep.
That's why they're so good.
Right. Like if you had 2 2s, you'd be like, well, the odds of another 2.
Yeah, you know you're in a good champ.
Yeah. That's what I was like.
How many cheapies do we have?
33.
33 cars.
I think that's what we call it. 10, 20,
10, 15.
Sorry.
No, 10, 25, right?
plus 8.
33. 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 23. And it's the bigger number.
Yep.
23, and I'm first to sell.
And you're first to.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's going there. All right, Scott.
All right.
I'll go.
Well, one is going here.
Yep. And
And
then
the other
the
one.
medium.
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Don't want to fire anybody.
Yeah.
Executive action time.
All right,
Well-
this should be interesting. Blue.
Do we want to?
Oh, yeah, we moved the cars in.
Yes.
That's true. All right, so 3 there and 1 there.
It's nice not to have to worry about the luxury.
And 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Mm-hmm.
There.
All right.
Does that look great to everybody?
I think it
Oh,
makes sense
okay.
to take one each.
Oh, they go to the higher number.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Blue.
Okay.
Me.
1, 2, 3.
This is so good.
3.
Yeah. Which of y'all have not played other than? Who was it that just
I
bought
gotta
a
close this
copy?
factory down.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Red Eye Ghost.
I don't think you can afford not to.
So it's $400 and 2 cubes, sir.
Okay.
I think you just took that from. Do you really have?
Did you just go ahead and filch money out of mine?
He 100% did. Do you really still have
Wait.
$2,000?
Yeah, I've only built factories and cheap in there.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
You put 100 in.
Okay. So we'll just.
So you get 500 back. Here, I got you.
I'll just do 400 in cash. We'll just go all small bills.
You and your damn dirty 8 paws.
Okay, so
Purple.
I guess my options here are go into the third round or last round without any executive or R&D cubes, but guarantee that I pretty much sell out of these.
This is so good.
Highly likely to sell out of those.
This is Martin Wallace's best game.
Because they make things easier for the people that come behind you.
Probably.
That is true.
We're
That is
omitting
true. But if
Angel's
other
team.
people, so he's not going to for a lot of
Oh,
reasons. He
definitely.
can't,
Mage's
but
team.
also
Huh?
I like
he's
to
just
play
got the
Mage's
one.
team for certain.
He's good.
Well,
What else would I? Yeah, no, you're probably right.
Struggle of Vampires.
Ken probably is
Up
looking at
there.
Struggle
it
of
for
Vampires
one
is
of the
very
two
good.
factors.
I'm just gonna play it.
We're playing it. 6
I
players
hear.
Saturday. I can't wait.
Well, that's gonna be up.
So right now we have
reserve.
5, 10, 15, 18. Oh, I kind of gotta.
Oh,
18. Likely to do
This is
12.
yummy.
I'll sell 3 anyway, probably, if we do. If it's likely to be like about
I said a Martin Wallace game, Peter.
12 ish. So 1, 2. And I force other people to take those cubes. And if they take those cubes, then they take those cubes. But I get first pick on the last round.
Red.
I thank you for pointing that out. That other people can follow up for cheaper.
Yeah, Brass is
Yeah.
the other real contender for this.
Yes.
It's like sometimes it can be a no.
Yeah,
out,
that would
'cause if
be-
you do it, then everybody else.
That would be the two that I would
does it.
choose from.
It's not like closing where that one's very much a if I have the opportunity, I must take it. This
Yeah.
is a if I take it, I'm just making it better for.
And yes, I would put this above Brass for me.
I have to play this more, but
So
I have played a lot
interesting.
of brass.
Depends on my mood.
Yeah,
I'll switch.
depends
between
Oh,
the two.
totally.
And-
But here's the thing.
This plays for 5. Brass does not.
It does, in fact, but there's also Age of Industry exists. There is nothing else that
Yeah.
look is Age of we're just filling time while you think. Like there is nothing like a sister game to
Oh, yeah,
this,
that's-
like Brass or
Not
Age of
that it's like-
Industry, right? Slash
good point. No,
Birmingham, Lancashire.
That's right. There's nothing else that
yeah,
fills
there's
this niche.
no. This is and look, I love Democker. This I could play weekly, and not want to, tear my hair out,
Right.
and cry,
Yeah.
and hate the game after. Once a month, I could definitely play this for the rest of my life and be happy.
For
No way I could do that with Democker.
for how complicated it looks,
I could do
It's
it with
such a
the
simple
right
game.
it's
set of people.
Well,
for
yeah.
Democker.
Yeah, but
Especially since once you've played it a handful
Yeah,
of times,
it's-
then it's no longer a
Yeah.
5-hour game.
And there's no set. This strategy always wins in this case.
right. I mean,
Ken is sweating hard.
yeah, he is.
He's exuding it.
Trying to decide whether it's worth I mean, what else am I doing with these cubes, really?
I will say, Tinner's
There's
Trail.
plenty of build spots that don't cost cubes.
Martin Wallace's ugliest game
This?
that I played. No, Tinner's Trail.
Go. Focus on
That
your
is his
stuff.
ugliest
You're not
game.
part of this.
All right.
Yes.
I'll buy advertising.
For
Go here.
there.
Wow. You broke him.
But I think it was the right call for me to do that.
That.
Yep.
Green.
Because
I'm
like,
buying some
I would
advertising.
agree.
if I didn't get that third distributor into here, I probably would have
Blue.
bought that advertising.
Okay. Medium stuff is gonna be.
Tinner's Trail's a really good game too. I enjoy that.
That one I don't love. That one I can
See, and I want to like Princess of Renaissance more than I do.
I love Princess of Renaissance.
I need to play
Study in Emerald.
good, but it's nowhere near.
I think I'm okay. I'm gonna pass.
You are there. Red.
Hmm.
Go gadget discounts.
Famous last game.
Definitely could. Discounts here wouldn't be so bad.
It would be funny.
'Cause I'm only producing at 30, so I'm still making 40 per. Which means I needed to get around 3 times in order to not take losses. So let me just do that math a little bit.
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, it's probably worth it, unfortunately.
Is that a yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Green. Go gadget discounts.
Price war. Price war. Price war.
Race to the
price
bottom.
There's a race to the bottom. What do we got? 5, 9, 15, 20, 23. That means we have. This doesn't smell right.
It's a smelly smell.
It's a smelly smell. It smells smelly. Absolutely. Does it say, Ken, you have been a thorn in my side since we sat down to start playing this game?
Have I really, though? You seem like you're doing fine.
I'm just shocked
That
there's
does-
been like one
That does
for
not
me.
mean you haven't been a thorn.
Right. He's just done really well with that thorn inside.
I'm still making a.
Ken was
Good
straight
amount
to
of
the
money.
mattresses.
He did go straight to the mattress.
ADHD brain's really rough. When he says straight to mattress, I know he's talking about wrestling, but now all I can think
Oh,
about.
see, I was thinking gangsters. No, it's a
it's
gangster.
Godfather.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Godfather.
Yeah, I went
Mattresses.
all the way to wrestling. So,
Okay, I'm passing.
Red. You want to discount anything else?
I mean, I definitely could discount over there.
is it worth it?
Yeah, I go from 80 profit to 30 profit. And do I actually, the question is, if I do it, do I actually even prevent any lost cubes?
I don't think so.
I mean, maybe I prevent 1.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. I don't think. It's worth it.
I don't think that math is worth it, so I'll call it good.
Yeah, it not so much glory to Rome's as groaning to Rome. That's a fair point. All right. So first things first, because it doesn't matter.
It would have mattered.
It woulda. Well done, me. All right. So remember, your high one goes to the bottom. Your low one goes to the middle.
For the low. And for the
We're at 18. That's 21, not 23.
There's always somebody.
And then we have what? We have 10, 14.
14,
And how many are out there?
17, I think.
Okay, so we're going to go through this one at a time. So, 2 get sold here.
Congratulations, guys.
Everybody's happy.
Yep.
You made it.
All right, cool. Done. All right. Let's do mid-range. So here we go. That is, so here, 1,
2.
2. Just make sure I don't mess this up. Go
Three,
for it.
four.
3, 4.
Five.
Nope. 5, 6. So we're doing 6 per orbit. So there's 6. We do another orbit of that,
Exactly
Yep.
like that.
except that is gone.
Alright.
So it only gets to 11.
So that goes 2, then 1 and 1. So what is that? That's 5, 10. That's 11. So that is, sorry, that's, we have 3 more. 1,
2
2,
and
and 3.
I made it.
squeak by the skin of your teeth
So
there.
yep. So that second cube definitely not worth it. I get to keep my R&D, and one
These are all
loss.
at full price, right?
Yes.
One loss is not a bad problem.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. So those are done. And
3
now,
cubes over here, please.
So you want a disc?
3 big fatties.
Sure, why not?
and
I'll take my 1 cube.
1, 2, and so that's it, right? Those
Yep.
are done. All right.
That wasn't that bad.
So
Wasn't
here we
that
go.
good?
1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and go ahead.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead and put 'em
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yep,
go ahead.
let's
Yeah.
keep those
Yep.
separate.
So that's 7. So that's 7 in orbit, right?
Mhm.
Yep.
So that's 1. Okay, so we'll do it again. 1, 1, 2. There.
Mhm.
That's 14.
Yep.
There. So we got 7 more. We do it again. 1, 1, 2, 2,
And then 1 more blue.
It's 20.
and 21, right?
Yep.
There it is. All right, so take your lost cubes for these. So there's 1 for that. That sucks.
So I get 1.
Yeah.
And that eats it. Okay. So now losses. We'll start with the low ones. Just I like one edge. Well, you know what? Here, there's only 2, right?
Right.
So
so
here,
0.
that's 0. Done. Okay. So then we'll go to the middles. So 0. That's 1. That is 2.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. So 1 there, and then the low ones 0. That's 1. That's 2.
That would be 3.
That's 4. That's, there you go. And you know what? I just don't want you to feel like I'm picking on you. There's a disc for me.
It's a nice round number for me.
There,
But it's going down to 8.
there you go. All right. So now Chrysler loses 3. Who has the brown disc?
I do.
Okay. There.
That's not bad.
Okay. And Sloan, you are down to 8.
Yep. Here.
Okay. And your disc back, sir. And now everybody owes $30 for each of your lost cubes.
Do we get paid out first?
Sorry, you get paid out first. I'm like, wait a minute, something is wrong here. Okay.
And I'll take 1,000.
13, I think, is for 9, right?
3, 6,
1350.
9, 11, 1,300. Can you get another 5?
Right here.
And
6, 7, 8,
So
9,
you got
10,
9
11,
there.
15.
Plus
This
3.
19.
12. Plus 3 more.
Yeah.
14. Sorry, 15.
There you go.
So I owe $150 for those. I have paid. Oh, and another $50.
So 2.
Oh, yeah, for
450.
So 30 times 3 is 90, plus 50 is 140.
Do you guys have any 500s over there?
I
Yeah,
have lots of them.
yeah. Color up. There you go. That's too many.
I think you just
Take one back. There you go.
And now I gotta pay for my.
I feel like one of us is doing a little better.
Well, I feel like Craig's doing well. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a ton of money over there, but he has no
You gotta count factories. though.
infrastructure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I have 2,500 in that, so at least there's that. Discounts. All right,
Can you want to take your cards away?
I guess so.
final round.
We gotta shove salesman back.
Mm-hmm.
You need to shove salesman back.
Play. There's no play weight at this point. That's my angle. Oh, no. Sorry, what Mr. Bill on? What?
So we draw one additional of the discount cards, and again, we draw one for the high ends. All right, so we are drawing tiles. Select characters, starting with purple.
So there's a lot of good arguments for a lot of good people.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking Durant
Yeah.
opening up Cadillac LaSalle. Full sentence. Howard's obviously a good choice.
And get your money back for whatever you put into it.
Definitely not something I have to be thinking about too carefully right now.
No.
No, not really. No,
There's
y'all
a lot
can
that's gonna
kind of,
happen.
you know.
If you don't close something, at the end of the game, you'll get full value back.
Yeah, so like this is already
That's $1,300 right there.
yeah, and if I do the same thing here ultimately, because I'll use Durant to build it, and then on my turn, build the second one plus parts.
Mm.
Can I afford to do that? I don't care. Durant it is. And I build that like right now.
Yes.
So
what are you building?
I'm gonna build Cadillac LaSalle using my 3 research cubes.
Okay.
And 650.
650. And
Okay.
I am almost positive I'm doing Howard, but not positive. So
I will have to take a look.
Trey pointed out that you're technologically inept. Just what you like to know.
Yeah. Well, you know.
It's very observant, Trey.
you know what? Let's not overthink it. The answer is yes.
Okay.
I was
Is it-
hoping you weren't overthinking.
Oh, he's overthinking.
I
Oh,
am. No,
further
no.
overthinking.
Well, here's the problem. I only have $980, and if I want to build a factory, that makes it really hard to not take that loan.
But yeah, you really have
But you
almost
can get more
1,500.
money back if you take that one.
That's not how the banks see it.
I assume you guys all paid your
Yeah.
Interest.
loan
yes.
interest.
Yep. $50.
I didn't have to worry about loan interest, but I did have to worry about paying
Yeah.
$240 worth of
But the
that nonsense.
kick at the
God,
end
I
of the
don't
game
know
is
what
you
they're
gotta pay another $50 before you pay the loan off.
Oh yeah, they collect
Yeah.
their interest on the last.
Good fun.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know what? We will. Done. Blue.
Yep. It's looking like a better market than it was in the past. Let's go with
I think it's worth it. Yeah.
can afford it.
Oh, afford it.
Green.
I don't need that. That's not helpful. Green's gonna do that.
Yeah, I don't see why Kettering. So I guess I'll do Sloan.
I mean, if they're effectively the same,
Yeah.
might as well get rid of at least 4
Yeah, I mean
cubes.
the research thing would be nice, but you know.
All right,
do what we
Mr.
gotta do.
Ford.
All right.
Okay. That's a lot of money.
I just.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna build 2.
You got it. Yep. So 1,400.
And R&D.
Okay. And red.
Yeah, right, I go second. Weird. Huh.
How do you have that much money?
Well,
He's doing
given
well.
that
What can we
Scott
say?
took money off my pile, it's entirely possible Scott tossed money in my pile at some point. Who knows?
Yeah, they would have caught us.
As
if
a-
they
I would
didn't.
think so, but I mean, you have $3,500.
He also has barely taken losses, and has almost always like produced almost the right amount of cars every time.
Yeah, I have not oversold a car yet.
I don't think he's fired the manager
Overpromised
either.
account.
Yeah,
I did.
it's-
I fired
yeah.
one manager.
One manager, okay.
I can't figure out if it makes sense to. I mean, I don't think it makes sense to buy a mid-range factory because I'm just competing with myself and giving myself more loss cubes here. I suppose I could buy more factories here, but there's already way more mid-range factories out. Though, are there though?
1, 2, 3,
7,
4. There's 4 of them.
10, 13.
6. There are only 6 factories total.
Yeah.
So
So-
7, 14. Oh, I see what you're doing. 14, 20. There's 20 possible cars that can be produced at this moment.
Yeah.
That may change.
But minus 7 is 13, right? So. And right now at the high end. 2, 6. And there's 6 out there. That's interesting. That's a big investment, but. Huh. Ugh. What are you guys are gonna do? Let's try it. Spend 1,200 on the AA up there.
Oh, Stutz.
Yep.
Well, that may change things.
Did not cost a cube because it's behind the
Yep.
leader.
Well. I think I'm taking a second loan no matter if I build any factories. And I only have 2 factories left that I can build, which is a parts and that. So I think that's the right place to do it. If I were... No, that's... Golly. So, okay, let me just work through it. If I build parts or the regular factory there, I'm going to have to take another loan to produce. That produces 6 there, 2 of which get sold here, some number up there, and then hopefully the rest. So that's 2, 3, 4, almost assuredly there. So then it becomes a question of there. Can I get away with that? Oh, that's so risky. So let's say I do sell them all. That's 6, that's 1,200 as opposed to the 800 that I'm making right now. So is it worth, I mean, it's marginally worth it to take that extra loan because that's an extra $150 that I'm actually losing. So I'm losing effectively
Losing 150
one
make
car.
2.
Yeah. I don't know if it's really worth it.
Well, if it drives the market into a spot where other people take lost cubes, then arguably
Then
you're
it's
making
right.
money different ways. Yeah.
Could I get a piece of paper and a pen? I shut my phone off and cannot turn on without it making a lot of noise.
You're fine. Oh, I hate. The other question is, do I build here? That allows me to build 4 extra,
Yep.
which is 600, which is what? Oh, plus the fact, yeah, I see. It makes more sense to build it here. It's less risky also. That allows me to build 4 more. Sorry, 14. There's 24 out there. Am I counting that right? 5, 10. 6 leaves 1, so there's room for 3. Yeah, let's make mistakes. Done. Final answer.
Purple.
I keep forgetting.
You have to have the money to produce?
Yes.
Yep, that's where I'm at. You still have $500 from the loan.
Yeah, no, and without so if I do what I want to do,
Oh, this is hard.
if I get the loan and I open up a second thing on parts, I'll have 1,500 minus 1,150 leaves me with 350, which means all I'm doing is producing 4 high-end cars at $80 a pop, which
Or-
is 320,
Taking a loan out?
and I have to take a loan out to do it,
No, that should
Do it.
Right, yeah. That means those don't produce.
which means those don't produce.
That seems bad.
So then that's an option, which is a lot better because it turns out 4 to 7. Let's say the high end.
Saves you $140.
Yeah, it's 350 plus 2. Maybe I just do 6. So 6 and 2. That's $500. That's the rest of my money. And I just have to sell them all?
That sounds correct.
Yeah, I mean, where the problem at? There.
Just sell them all.
Just sell them all.
Just sell them all.
That'll happen.
Doesn't make sense to put it there though.
So that's no, because you're saving a lot more.
Yeah.
It's a
It's a
per.
big-
It's a.
it's a-
It's a per unit.
Oh, per
thing.
unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 20 times 4 is better than 2 times 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2 times 20. Yeah.
So it's 140 versus 40.
Yeah. And so if I do my math right, I will produce 6 here and 1 here with the rest of my money without needing to worry about a lot.
Yeah, you even have a little money left over.
What's that?
No,
Yeah.
no, it's 500.
Oh.
All set.
Okay. I think I'm going to.
Wow.
There's $1,400 to build the Packard 8. Done.
That got cute.
Wow. Wow.
Okay, I'm gonna produce 10 cheap and 4 medium cars.
Okay. Yeah, let me just have your cars.
There you go. And that's $580. I did the same exact thing last year.
Red.
Yeah. Also producing.
Oh my god, this is so good.
So.
Thank you.
So I think. Oh right, that's a lot less appealing to produce all 4 now because I only have 2 distributors. So I'll produce 3 up there. That's 300.
Mm-hmm. Is that? That's not it. That
Yeah,
can't
it's
be
definitely
it.
not it.
Right,
No.
Okay.
And then I'll produce 3 here for 210. And 4 here for 120. So that's 330 more. So getting 170 back.
Okay. I think. Oh man, here we go. So it cost me 600. So I lose 150 for the loan, if I take it. But it allows me to do that. That's that. I still think it's worth it. Done.
Things are getting weird.
Certainly is.
Yeah, to say the least.
Are things about to get weirder?
Purple.
I think things are about to get weirder.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I assume you're producing the cars,
I don't know.
putting out the distributors,
Taking R&D cubes.
some R&D cubes, perhaps.
I think maybe I'm building Ford Model A factories.
You are?
Wow.
I'm hold on. I gotta think about it because if I take the loan, 500.
So remember, you gotta have the money to produce them.
Yep. So I just need the loan for $50. I'll have 450 left. The minimal I'll have to produce here is
7.
280.
4, yeah.
280.
No, it's not 280. It's
It's 200.
200.
Yeah.
It's
And
200.
you got the parts factory, so you can do the next
Oh, I've been doing my math wrong the whole time. Not the whole time, but the past 15 minutes. So 200, 300.
350 if you produce the minimum up there.
And then I'm on all 3 markets.
That doesn't seem right, though. Producing the minimum? I don't know. Maybe.
Everybody's got to play their own game.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing everybody else's game in my head.
Hold on.
It's not going very well, honestly.
No,
I've been trying
no.
to do it too, but
Terrible.
I don't know. He's still got a $2,000 chip over there.
he's doing fine.
I have no
Talking about
idea.
me.
Yeah, no, I have no idea how he has that much money. I'm not saying you don't. I'm just in awe of it.
He does.
I don't know what I did, but I have not.
Said I'll be embarrassed if I put a little too.
I've only gotten one lost cube from not selling cars or distributors.
No, I get that, but still,
mean,
we're
bang
talking
out.
a massive difference in value.
Yeah.
He has sold he's flooded the market like every single round.
Then I'm not saying he's cheating. I'm just
No,
in
no,
awe
no.
of it.
I think that's just
Take
what,
your turn. Focus on your stuff.
Okay. So if I take the loan, I'll be at 1,000 minus 550. I'll have 450 left. 200 for that. Let's just go weird.
Okay.
So that's another loan for 500, and then 50 for that.
Okay.
Things that I would have never predicted.
Yeah.
Green.
Yeah. Really can't worry about that.
I had a totally different plan.
Jesus.
I thought maybe you were opening a Studebaker, or I guess at this point it makes more
All
sense
right.
to open the Buick factory.
I'm gonna
right?
produce.
Yeah, it's cheaper.
We're gonna do 3 up there. That's 300. We will do 14 down here.
14 is
30
what's the word,
is 3,
a
420.
lot. 14 is a lot.
420, that's 720.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14.
That's 720.
720. And that's 2,000.
1280.
1280.
And blue?
Huh. Things are getting weird.
Oh, you haven't used your forward power yet.
I've never used my forward power.
He just likes going first.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it.
Early on in the game, I would use it to like draw
Yeah.
parts factory and something,
Yeah.
but here I got $10.
Fair enough.
So what you do if you only got $10, you should take a loan. And I'm gonna produce again.
I mean, it's $1,250. You have lead on, both of you have lead on us.
I
Okay,
guess.
so I get $500.
Can't even fit them all.
And I'm gonna produce. I'm gonna produce.
They pick that up.
Yeah.
6 of
As soon as you
the
looked at me like
medium.
Same reason I'm not allowed to riffle chips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which to me, I don't even hear.
So 4
Right.
So-
It's just habit.
Yeah. It's like breathing.
I get 80 back.
You're just maxing it up.
No, I'm only doing 6. So I'm 1 short of maxing it out.
You're doing
6 mid-range?
Yep.
6?
Yep. Okay, that's it for me.
Red.
I'm gonna produce again.
Should I do max yours?
I'm not gonna produce in that factory. That seems like a wrong-headed.
that seems, dare I say, dumb-headed. Yeah.
But I am gonna max these two. So that is 21,
21.
and 12, 33, right? 330.
21 and 30 and 21 and 12, 330, yes.
Yeah.
It's 3 and 4 respectively. Then yellow, I'm gonna produce.
You guys have a 10 over there.
Yeah.
There's 4. There's
7?
yes. Somebody do the math for me. That's 490, 890.
Yep.
Am I really $10 short? Well, I guess we're doing 6 and none. Or else I have to do 5, which is 250. Oh my god. Wait, does it make more sense? Can I do this? If I did that, that is 3.
Yep.
790. Call it 300. And I need to get to 250. Nope. Oh, God, I played a bad game.
Oh, Ken, you can put your cards out.
I sure didn't. Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah, I was Shrey.
Might be a good visual helper for others in the game.
Yeah. And I was like, wow, there aren't a lot of cards out.
Yeah, it'd be easy for me to sell all my stuff.
I don't know. I think there still are a lot of cards out if I'm reading the board
6.
properly.
It's 420. It's 820. Oh, that angers me so much.
Good news, you can take more. Oh, no.
The bank is unwilling to extend you any more credit.
So hold on, 400. No, it doesn't. Actually, it might. If I were to sell 2 less there. That frees up that. And I would have to go 1 less here. So that's 550 to produce 5 here. That doesn't make sense. Oh, I have done bad things. Done.
Okay. So
disgusted with myself right now. That factory was an absolute Travis mockery.
I'm going to do 3 here for 150, 1 here for 100, and 4 here for 200 for the rest of my money.
Wait, 150, 250,
450.
450. Oh, look at you, nailing it on the head.
You learned it by watching you. Oh, I'm so angry at
I'm
myself
gonna put out
right
a
now.
couple of distributors, I think.
Seems reasonable.
Do I need to?
I don't think so.
I wouldn't be super confident about those high-end cars without distributors.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, the high end. You should put it.
Let's
I'd
put at
say you
least
should
one.
produce again.
You can zip it. Second one.
Jimmies have been rustled. Flakes have been frosted.
No, 1 seems like it's the right number. Okay. Time for Howard to do some selling.
All right, Howard.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, good. Just making sure of something. All right. Yeah, I mean, all right, done.
All right.
Distributors. Blue.
Okay, things are looking a little hairy.
For some of y'all. Not
Oh, yeah.
for some.
I'm going for the medium from the low side.
Red.
I'll take a high, please.
Yellow will go there.
Purple?
I don't think I ever looked at these. That's
Okay.
funny, huh?
Oops.
That's the wrong color. That's the color I want.
Blue.
I'll go medium again from the low side.
High end.
Purple. And blue.
Medium again from the low side.
I am Fubard.
The low. Right, thanks.
I've made so many mistakes. Red is done. Yellow. Yeah, that sunk me. I sold the wrong cards. I should have sold from the Chrysler. 70.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, no, there's no point. I should put this down here.
That's so dumb. I'm so dumb. Green. Blue.
Cheap.
Red. Done. Yellow. And then these come home. Not only wasted an action, I sunk myself. It's alright.
Cheap.
And then cheap.
Yep.
God, I'm an idiot.
All right.
Alright, so your curse.
So that's my one cheap. That's my one pricey, which I didn't really need to do, but I had nothing else to do with the guy.
Can I get 3 mediums and 3 cheap for? I can get 9 mediums.
And these 3 cheap.
Yep.
If you wouldn't mind moving 2 of mine into the... Yeah, thank you.
Alright.
Blue, executive actions.
It's not looking good. Okay, I'll take white one
Where?
on my medium cars.
And red.
Closing. 2 and
600?
4, 600. Yeah.
And
4 lost cubes. Much more importantly than 600 for 6 lost cubes. So. I don't know. I guess 600 is also nice.
Yeah. Doesn't stink.
hold on. How many mid-range do we have? A lot.
A
I know
lot.
that, but
We have
6,
Way too many.
6 there.
10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19.
That's remaining.
And if things go really, really well.
I am second and third in selling in that order, right?
Yep.
Green.
Oh, sorry.
And blue. I had such high hopes for this game. Oh, good lord. How did I screw that up? Or no, it was Howard. It was selling, should have been the mid-range. How did I screw that up so badly?
24.
Ugh, so gross.
It could happen. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Let it slide.
Red?
Well, I mean, it's not like I get money for the cube at the end.
That's right.
Let's go ahead and advertise down here.
Spendy.
That's what you said, right?
Yeah, and then he thought about it.
Thought better of it.
Green? Red?
Discount down here.
Red?
I don't think I can do anything else.
You
I
could
guess.
put
I'll
discount
there.
Nah, I'll pass.
All right.
All right. This is going to be the high-end one. And this will be the low-end one. Okay. Okay. So,
Can we have face up?
not yet.
Okay.
You're like a little mystery.
There we go.
I got it.
High end or the big number goes to the bottom.
4 and 4.
Oh, yeah, alright, that's easy. 2 people with 4 and 4.
All right. So mid range looks like 15,
Mm-hmm.
and the high end.
Is 3.
Which I think
High end might
there's-
sell all, unfortunately.
The high end. Okay, start with the high end. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, so one lost cube.
That brings me joy.
And here's your dead
Yeah.
card.
That's $240 out of his pocket.
Yeah.
Plus what he took to previous.
Yeah, $340.
you can go glory roll yourself.
Okay.
because there's a little too much glee in your voice.
No, there was absolute Schadenfreude. All right, so we're looking at 15. How many are there?
Since it's
3, 4,
so
5,
much
6,
worse
7,
because
8,
I had a distributor here. I forgot we pulled an extra tile from there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I should have put my last
I did
distributor
too.
up there.
Yeah, I forgot it as well. I wouldn't have done this if I'd remembered.
So my
but-
bozo play.
Oh well.
We have 20.
Oh, excellent,
Mid-range.
glorious. So there will be 2.
Yep.
So that's 2,
3.
3.
3, 6,
7, 8.
7, 8. Done. So that's 8.
Yep.
And then we do that again, but not. So that is 2, 3, 4,
So it's 12.
5,
Six.
6. So that was 8. And sit one more. That.
Brutal.
These
Those are all good ones.
all go up. There. 2 losses for blue.
2 losses here as well.
1, 2. 1, 2. Is that it for those?
It is.
Okay. Then this is a big number. 15 and 8 is 23. 26. How many do we have?
Less, I think.
2, 7, 9,
18.
9, 18.
Plus 8 is 27.
Ah,
27 and 26. One will be left.
it's gonna be
maybe.
a blue.
It is going to be a blue.
Okay, if y'all are good with that.
Yeah.
Okay, then here. That goes there. I played this so much better this weekend. All right. Get your cash.
18.
Oh, distributor. Right.
18.
Okay.
17, 16.
1100.
Yeah, you've been generating almost as much money as me. You just had more losses.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, because Ken's the 2 of you are flooding the market. You're doing it with capital. Ken's doing it with grinding the gears.
Yeah, I mean, I did not. I really didn't want to close factories all game if I could help it. What are you doing? Oh, am I too high? Sorry.
All right. Losses?
All right. Assuming everybody got their cash.
Then, well, Chrysler, you lose your 4 cubes.
No, well, in a second.
Oh, I forgot about these.
So we start here. There's 1 there,
2.
No, 2 there.
2.
2, 3. Okay, so there, 1, 2 for red.
Yep.
Okay. Then mid range. That's 0.
1.
That's 1. That's 2. That's 3. Hold on, gonna have to color in. Okay, then low end is that's
0.
1. By the way, that comes here. 2.
3.
3. That goes the blue.
So I got a disc.
I get 3 of them. Yummy. Wow. Okay. So now, Sloan, lose half.
Chrysler.
And okay. Okay.
I'll pay 240 for what I got.
Got to pay 40.
And then pay $40 a piece.
200.
That is a big,
Yep.
big scary number. What is that? That's 2, 4, 600.
You good?
Yep.
What's your loan?
Haven't gotten there yet.
Oh, okay.
Then pay $50 for the loan, and another 100 for the loan.
Or just 100 total, right?
Yeah, 100 total.
Actually, it's 100, and then you're right. We'll do that. Fine. All right, now cash out your stuff. So we'll start with red. Red is going to be 450, 1650,
Yep.
and you're done. Green is 12, 17, 17, and 14 is 31, and you're done. Yellow is 1,019, 31, 31 minus 12 is 19, 2,000. That's a comically small number. Then blue, 2,000, 34 minus 12,
22.
2,200. And you're done for blue. Take 2,200. And then,
By
so,
the way, I get the purple.
what?
I got the purple.
Oh, I just grabbed wrong desk. 13, 18, 18, 19, and 11 is 3,000, 1,800. And you're done.
3,000, 1,800.
No,
'Cause
1,800 because you paid
1,800.
1,200 for your loans.
Yeah, are there more 2000s?
Sure.
Yeah. If you need more 5s, is that what you're looking for over there?
Yeah.
$27.60. I'm just happy I finished in the black.
3,100?
2,000.
2,100.
No.
2,600.
2,600. Ken?
4180.
Scott?
Scott and I are close for second. We are not close to first, however.
No, it's not even close. It's comically not close.
2950, is that what
Yeah,
you got?
2950.
Okay.
62.90.
I have no words. Like, I'm not even upset at that. Like, I just don't understand it. That's ridiculous. Have you ever scored that much?
Maybe in a 4-player game.
Just saying.
It does seem like a big number.
It seems abnormally large.
And I would not discount the possibility that a chip migrated into here when things were getting
Right. But
I
nonetheless,
absolutely would not.
I think you killed it, though.
Yeah.
100%. So start with the new guy. What do you think of automobile?
It's neat. No, I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I mean, you have the right to be wrong. No, you're fine. Huh?
We're doing this long enough, you know exactly the words to get Edward to look up. No, and I like it a lot. There's a lot of weird decisions that happen here. There is luck, but I'd say the most luck-induced factor is the first round turn order. Everything past that is not luck.
I mean, there's randomness in
I
the
guess
draw.
there's randomness in the draw, but like I said, I don't feel too much impact from that randomness. In terms of decisions of what you're doing.
I mean, you have a pretty, within one or two either way.
Right.
Right. It's
What
rare
the
when
number's
this
gonna
is
be.
really going to hammer you. When it
Right.
does, it hurts, but it's not overly.
Yeah, I mean, I made a stupid decision because I forgot about the extra tile there,
Yeah.
but it cost me like $150 or something. Not a big deal.
But I'm saying with such a static like research tree of how it works and static actions that don't change too much, the turn order and like who selects what in what order on the very first round is the biggest luck factor here, and I actually really like that because at that point every game,
Well, it's not luck. It's just player driven.
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
At that point it's just player driven.
Yeah. What do y'all think? I mean, there's a reason I asked y'all to come down.
So I think
and
one of
play
the things
this.
that I really liked about this particular game is Ken and I took two very differing strategies, but we ended up in largely the same place.
Yeah.
He went, he produced his butt
I
off.
produced a lot.
Yeah.
Right, I produced a lot, but he produced even more than me. Had a lot of lost cubes,
Yeah.
and that did not really hurt him.
Right. I mean, again, the power of
Which I really
Sloan and Chrysler.
Yeah.
Well, in your case, Sloan. Just taking a bunch, okay, paying them down or knocking them off. And
Yeah.
it's powerful.
So,
Yeah.
and I do think there's multiple approaches you can take in this game and end up doing just fine. The other thing I really like about this is you can have a plan, and that plan can go absolutely sideways when someone does the thing that's like, oh, I was going to do this. Oh, crap.
Now I
just produce
can't.
10 more cars.
Right.
Right.
So, and that just really makes you have to think on the fly. Which
Yeah.
I like about this game.
Yeah, you absolutely need to be Semper Gumby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotta pivot.
Yes.
Yep.
What do you think, Scott?
Yeah, I just love the way it makes you do some really painful decisions, but they're pleasantly painful. You're like,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're like, yeah.
I feel fully responsible for my decisions and
Oh, yeah.
and what happened and all that sort of stuff. And yeah,
So many.
sometimes it's not pretty. Yes.
So many mistakes.
Yeah, this
were
game
made,
hoists you by your own petard.
but- Yes. 100%.
Yeah.
Is there anything about this you don't like?
So I think my only, and it's a nit, the only thing I don't like about this game is there's a lot of math which can turn some people off. And it could be very easy to make a mistake.
Sure. Keep the banks off to the side for this one. So,
Yeah,
okay.
especially here
all
when
right,
you have
yeah,
multiple
yeah.
people
Right,
coming in
yeah,
and out.
I mean, the
yeah.
good news
The
is,
mathiness.
even if you added an extra $2,000 ship by
You
accident,
still win. Right. So, I
Thank you, Ken.
right. So, and that's the thing. I think that's exactly what happened.
Is there probably one got
Yeah,
straight in
yeah,
there?
yeah. I think so, and you still win. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's what happened.
But I would recommend in a 5-player game to never put 3 guys in the manager.
Oh God, so many,
Yeah.
twice.
Lesson number one.
Oh my, so many mistakes. Just
Unless you're the only person doing luxury cars in the first round.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
right.
yeah.
So if you can get to here in the first round.
Yep. Which sometimes happens, right?
does.
Like if
Yeah,
the
and-
entering player decides they want to.
And I love
Juice it
that
up.
every time we've played this, like the tech tree has grown out differently. It's static.
Yeah.
It doesn't change. But how far you make it, in our last game this weekend, we made
I
it
think
like
Pontiac's,
halfway.
I think Pontiac 6.
Yeah, we made it
sort
to
of where it
here,
stopped.
and then we made it up to there
Yeah.
this game.
Yeah.
So drastically different.
I mean, even though that doesn't look that different on the board,
Oh, it's massively
it plays
different.
super
Yes.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
All it takes is a couple of few weird skips in here.
Right.
Yeah.
Or it's just very processional when people are like, I'm going to go one up here, one up there.
And
Yeah.
on the last turn, if I have the option to like build a factory, if I don't really have a good option, I'll definitely build a factory just to give the players behind me lost cubes.
Yes. I mean, not. Yeah.
Because it costs you almost nothing.
Right.
Right.
It literally
Okay.
liquidity is all it costs you.
That's right.
Right. So it can be an offensive weapon in
Yeah.
that regard, and I think that did a really good job.
Which is what I was thinking with buying the Ford Model A, is to give a little bit of hurt to Craig, but
Yeah.
too little, too late. Plus, he had a Chrysler, which I forgot about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say I do feel like I put myself into a trap by focusing so hard on getting up here, only to realize, oh wait a minute, I don't have the capital to be up here.
Yeah, I building that
Absolutely.
factory completely hamstrung me to where I didn't even produce. Like that is just a massive mistake.
And I mean, I ran these. I ran this all 4 turns.
That's incredible.
Which, that's efficient.
Yes.
You made a lot of money on that factory.
Yeah.
100%.
Well, it wasn't just all 4 turns because you did it twice, a couple of times.
I do remember.
Yeah.
Some Yutz in Wyoming is still driving a Sears.
Oh yeah. They're
Apologies to
dry
anybody
air.
who's watching this from Wyoming.
Right. Unless you have a Sears auto buggy,
In which case,
still.
Congratulations for
Right,
keeping
yeah.
that running for
Seriously, that's
130 years or whatever.
Yeah, no, this was great. Look, I played horribly, but I had a blast, which
Yeah, it was fun.
that's a sign of a good game and good company. So
Yeah.
I'll take that any day of the week. All right, that's a wrap. If you are a patron, you will get to see Epos tomorrow night. Otherwise, you'll see it in the future. And also, so that would be Friday, and then you and I.
A little game called Struggle of Empires on
Yeah,
Saturday.
on Saturday we got some plans. There's gonna be 6 of us. That's gonna be fun. We got
gonna be a
Ralph coming up, Patrick and Russ coming down from Maine and Connecticut respectively to stream that. So I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that. That should be a good time.
Yep.
Likes, we appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Helps the channel. Makes me feel good. Consider supporting the show. Patreon.com/HCHQ. Certainly appreciate it. Thanks to these guys for joining us. Well, everybody.
Thanks for having us.
And thanks for having a treat for Lincoln. Little caramel foot.
Love it.
Yeah.
Caramel foot. That's what you put up for player name next time.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Right. It's not Greg,
No
it's
more
caramel
Greg
foot.
Tony. It's
Yeah, no, it's
caramel
caramel
foot.
foot. 100%. All right, I'm Edward.
I'm Greg.
Scott?
I'm Craig.
Ken.
Y'all have a good night. Take care, everybody.
From Greg.